And welcome inside the ballpark here at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where it will be the Kalamazoo Growlers and the Fond du Lac Dockspiders for the third time this season. The series is split right down the middle with one win apiece for both of these squads, but both games were back at Fond du Lac in Wisconsin. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth tonight. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be listening from. What a crazy night it was around the Northwoods League last night for the Fond du Lac Dockspiders. They fell 20-8 to the Battle Creek Bombers at home. And for the Kalamazoo Growlers, they came out on top 21-9 over the Rockford Rivets. Kalamazoo is 22-10 on the season. They sit at second in the Northwoods South Division, just 2 games behind the Madison Mallards, and the Fond du Lac Dockspiders sit in solo third place. They have a 1-game lead over the Rockford Rivets, who sit in 4th place, and the halfway mark of the season just about over. The end of the first half of the season will be on Tuesday. So for both these teams, 4 more games to go in the first half of the season, where it's going to be the Fond du Lac Dockspiders and the Kalamazoo Growlers here tonight for the first time in Michigan, where the Dockspiders are going to embark on the Michigan road trip for the first time this year. It'll be a 4-game series, 2 against Kalamazoo here tonight, and then tomorrow afternoon, and then Monday, Tuesday against Battle Creek. So we're just moments away from the first pitch. We'll come back with more on the Dockspiders pregame show in just a minute. Stay tuned.
At Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac,
where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Each morning before you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried egg shell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried egg shell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
The Dockspiders baseball season is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Dockspiders baseball, and he brings you all the action from Herb Acre Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Dockspiders baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. Airtech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. At Corneli's of Wisconsin, with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
And welcome back inside the ballpark here at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where it will be the Kalamazoo Growlers and the Fond du Lac Dockspiders for the third time this season. The first pitch going to be thrown out in just about 7 minutes. We'll take a look at the starting lineups here. We'll start with the home team, the Kalamazoo Growlers, to lead things off out of Penn State. It's going to be Jordan Bowersox. He'll play center field for the Growlers tonight. He wears number 1. Batting second is going to be the left fielder, Sam Kraut, out of Indiana University, wearing number 6. Number 25 will bat third, Cayman Richardson. The second baseman out of the University of Virginia, Jonathan Foster, will bat cleanup. He will catch the balls and strikes tonight for the Kalamazoo Growlers. He wears number 19 out of Florida State. Matt Mervis will bat fifth. He wears number 35, the Duke Blue Devil. He will DH tonight. Jason Sullivan wears number 17. He will bat sixth, and he'll be at first base for Sullivan. He hails from Central Michigan. And Barron Radcliffe will bat seventh, and wears number 8 out of Georgia Tech. He'll be in right field. And Sam Faith wears number 13. He'll be at eighth. He's at third base. And Sam Hall will be at shortstop tonight, number 14. Out of Clemson University, Sam Hall. So we're just moments away here from the first pitch between the Fond du Lac Dockspiders and the Kalamazoo Growlers. We'll get you the starting lineup for the Fond du Lac Dockspiders coming up in just a moment. Shortly after the national anthem, we'll tell you another quick pause here. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Dockspiders pregame show on KFIZ.
Baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Dockspiders into their second year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Dockspiders Baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Dockspiders Baseball.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
This is Fond du Lac Dockspiders Baseball on News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
And welcome back inside the ballpark at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, the site of tonight's contest between the Fond du Lac Dockspiders and the Kalamazoo Growlers. We went over the Growlers' starting lineup just before the break. Well, their starting pitcher is going to be Sam Weatherly. He wears number 23, hails from Clemson University, where he just finished his freshman season. He'll be making his second start of the year. In his only start, he pitched 4 innings, allowed 4 runs, all of which were earned, gave up 4 hits, allowed 3 walks, dished out just 3 strikeouts, and faced 19 batters in a 6-4 loss to the Madison Mallards. But Weatherly, look at his track record, and he's no pitcher that this Dockspiders roster can sleep on. Weatherly out of the powerhouse Clemson in the ACC at a 6.64 ERA this season. Made 8 appearances, 5 starts, pitched 20 and 1/3 inning, allowed 24 hits, 17 runs, 15 of which were earned, 17 walks, and 17 strikeouts. So Weatherly, the southpaw on the mound here for the Growlers tonight. And you look at this Fond du Lac roster, well, they're heavy with the bats from the left side. And you look at the starting 9 tonight, there's going to be 5 left-handed batters. There'll be 1 switch hitter, Alex Arrow, and 3 right-handed batters. We'll take a look at the Fond du Lac lineup here. Jack Wassel will lead things off out of the University of Minnesota. He'll be in right field. Kiambu Fentress will bat second out of Vanderbilt. He'll be in center field. Sam Cohen will be in left field. He'll bat third out of UC Santa Barbara. Alex Arrow will bat cleanup. The Northwestern Wildcat will be at second base. Cole Zabowski will bat fifth. He will be at first base for the Fond du Lac Dockspiders. Now hails from Ole Miss, Cole Zabowski. And batting sixth is going to be Troy Black out of the University of Kentucky. He will DH tonight. Jacob Badams will bat seventh. He'll be at third base out of Ole Miss. Mitch Bowe will bat eighth. Wears number 2 for from the University of Iowa. He'll be at shortstop. And Duncan Hewitt will catch the balls and strikes tonight for the Fond du Lac Dockspiders against the Kalamazoo Growlers. And getting the start on the mound tonight is going to be Sam Hubby out of Butler University. He'll make his second start of the season, his 5th appearance. He's made 1 start this year, and it was in the 5-4 win over the Kenosha Kingfish. So we'll stay tuned and hear the national anthem.
So
The Dock Spiders baseball season is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Dock Spiders baseball, and he brings you all the action from Herb Baker Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. At Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
Now, more Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Here is your play-by-play voice, Cam McGuire.
And welcome inside Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, the site of tonight's contest between the Kalamazoo Growlers, who will play host to the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. It's Fond du Lac who's embarking on this 4-day Michigan road trip, where it'll be game number 1 tonight against Kalamazoo, and then game 2 tomorrow, and then it will be over in Battle Creek for Monday and Tuesday. It's the 3rd meeting of the season between the Kalamazoo Growlers and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, and it'll be the first time here at Homer Stryker Field on this lovely Saturday night in Kalamazoo. The temperature scorching hot, 90 degrees and sunny. The wind about 13 miles per hour coming from the south. The temperature says that it feels like 99 degrees. There's an excessive heat warning till Sunday, tomorrow night around 8 p.m. And we're in Eastern time zone over here in Michigan. So for those of you listening back in Fond du Lac, your clock reads 6:07 here from the broadcast booth. At Homer Stryker Field, it reads 7:07. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in tonight on KFIZ and wherever you may be listening. So it's going to be Jack Wassel to lead things off from Fond du Lac, as Weatherly, the first pitch on its way. That fastball swung and missed. So no balls and 1 strike to Jack Wassel. Sam Weatherly getting the start on the mound out of Clemson, the southpaw. Sam Weatherly, who's making his 2nd start of the season. He's 6'2", $190. Here comes the 0-1. That one misses low in the dirt on the outside corner, so the count will read 1 ball and 1 strike to Jack Wassel. Weatherly's start came back on June 24th against Madison. Here comes the 1-1. That one taken low and away for ball 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Wassel, who's been excellent so far for Fond du Lac this season, the Minnesota Golden Gopher. Here comes the 2-1. That one swung on hard, but right into the glove of Kamen Richardson at second base. So 1 up and 1 down here from Homer Stryker Field, where the field dimensions read 291 down left field, 400 into center field, and 330 down the right field line. The umpires for tonight's contest, Zach Edgens behind the mound. Down the first base side is Alex Sanchez, and down the third base side is Michael Chuckerman. And it will bring up Kiambu Fentress in the 2nd spot here for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders out of Vanderbilt University. The pitch, that one in there for a strike, looked at knee high on the inside corner, fastball. So it's an 0-1 count to number 1, Kiambu Fentress, who was 2 for 4 yesterday. The 0-1, that one, big swing and a miss there. So 2 pitches and 2 strikes to Kiambu Fentress at Vanderbilt University. Hails from Nashville, Tennessee, 6 foot, $175 from that right side. Weatherly steps off the rubber and throws that one. Big swing and a miss, so a 3-pitch strikeout as Fentress goes down. So Weatherly sees 2 batters here in the top of the 1st inning and retires both of them. We'll see if Sam Cohen can keep the inning alive for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Fond du Lac 18-13 on the season. They sit in 3rd place. The only 2 teams above them, well, in the 2nd spot, it's the Kalamazoo Growlers, who are 22-10 on the year, and then Madison in 1st place. The first pitch to Cohen. That one swung on hard, and it's going to drop into left center field for a base hit from Sam Cohen, who's sent to 2nd, but then will halt back as he's about a quarter of the way there, and will come back to the first base bag. So a 2-out single from the UC Santa Barbara, Sam Cohen, to keep the inning alive for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Cohen picks up his 9th hit of the season in his 7th start, his 8th appearance. So we'll see what Alex Zero can do now, the switch hitter out of Northwestern. He'll stand from the right side against the southpaw Sam Weatherly out of Clemson. So Alex Zero, he's been red hot as of recent. It's in his 14th start. He's batting .321 on the season, his 15th appearance. Weatherly kicks and throws. That one taken low and inside the fastball for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes. A base runner on first here in the top of the first inning. Scoreless between the Growlers and the Dock Spiders. 2 outs. A base runner on first. Weatherly gets the sign. Now out of the stretch, the throw. That one swung on and lifted, foul down the first base line, up and over the stands. So the count will read 1 ball and 1 strike to Alex Arrow, who comes into this game on an 8-game hit streak. He's 14 of 40 during that span, has 9 RBI. In his last 2 games, he's 4 of 8 with 8 RBI. He's 3 of 8 against the Growlers this season. It's a 1-1 count to Arrow. Weatherly kicks and throws that breaking ball taken upstairs and away. So 2 balls and 1 strike now to Arrow in the top of the first. 2 outs, 1 base runner on first after Cohen picks up the 2-out single. He's got about a 3-step lead off the first base bag. It's Arrow with the squared stance from the right side. Weatherly sets at the letters and throws. That one taken low and inside. The fastball for ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Alex Arrow out of Northwestern. He's 5'10", $180. Swings the all-black barrel, the all-white batting gloves, the purple and black Under Armour cleats. As we'll see the 3-1 pitch from Weatherly. He kicks and deals. That one grounded sharply down the third base line, but it's going to be foul. So the count will push full to Alex Arrow out of Northwestern. He had a great season this year. He started in 49 games, played in all 49. Batted .296, which was good for third on the Wildcat squad. Had 10 doubles, 3 home runs, 58 runs, which was second, 29 RBI, which ranked third for Northwestern out of the Big Ten. So it's a full count pitch to Arrow with 2 outs, 1 base runner on first. Weatherly gets the sign, steps off the bump and throws. That one grounded. It's fielded on the 2-1 hopper there from Hall at short. Throws over to first, but it's going to get away. Cohen's going to advance to third. Arrow is going to get to second. Cohen's going to round third. He's sent home. Cohen, is he in time? And he's not even close. So that will go down as the 3rd out of the inning. And for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up no runs. They grab 1 hit, no Fond du Lac errors, and the Dock Spiders leave no on base. One in the bottom of the first inning with no score between Fond du Lac and Kalamazoo. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at huracanbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Huracan Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
And welcome back inside the ballpark here at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Cam McGuire with you on this beautiful Saturday night in Kalamazoo as the Kalamazoo Growlers and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders are notched at 0 apiece. We head into the bottom of the first inning. So the top of the first inning, Sam Cohen picks up the 2-out single. Then Alex Arrow is going to reach first to follow on an error from the shortstop, but then Cohen, who was sent home all the way from third, is going to be thrown out easily at home, and that's how the inning ends. So we'll see the top of the order up for the Kalamazoo Growlers. It will be Jordan Bowersock, Sam Crowell, and Kamen Richardson. It's Sam Hubby on the mound for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders in his second start of the season. Hubby's pitched in a total of 5 games this season. He has a 2.25 ERA, 16 innings pitched. He's dished out 11 strikeouts, allowed 5 walks, and 19 hits. As he'll be dealt with the Penn State Nittany Lion, Jordan Bowersox from the right side. The pitch. That fastball line tarred into left field, but a grab there right on the ground is going to be from Sam Cohen. So Bowersox, and it's going to go down for an F7 for those of you keeping score at home. So Bowersox belted one into left field, but Cohen was able to make the grab down by his shins out in left field, about halfway out there in the outfield. So 1 up and 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between Fond du Lac and Kalamazoo. It brings up Sam Crail, the left fielder out of Indiana from the left side. Hubby gets the sign, sets at the belt, and throws. That one, fastball looked at low on the outer edge for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to number 6, Sam Crail, who's batting .364 on the season. It's his 14th appearance. He's 20 of 55 with 13 runs. Here's the pitch. That one taken, looked at for a strike on the inside corner, fastball knee high. So the count reads 1 ball and 1 strike to Sam Crail, who's on a 10-game hit streak coming into this game. He has 3 hits in 4 separate games during that span, as the 1-1 is on its way. That one fouled back into the netting to the left of home plate. So we'll go down as strike number 2. A 1-2 count now to Sam Crail here at Homer Stryker Field, where we see a little different setting behind home plate. We have the hockey glass with the hockey boards. And Hubby kicks and throws. That one line foul down the third base line, up and out of play. So we'll reset and do it again to Sam Crail. So the hockey-style glass and boards about a foot high. The boards are behind home plate, the only ballpark in the world with that setup. Behind home plate, it's a 1-2 count. Hubby gets the sign, sets and throws. That one fouled off into the netting to the left of home plate. So we'll reset and do it again to Sam Crail here at Homer Stryker Field, built back in 1963. And Kalamazoo in their 5th season of play, the Fond du Lac Dockspiders in their 2nd. So 2 fairly new teams in the Northwoods League who's celebrating their 25th year anniversary this season. And the 2nd and 3rd place team facing off here tonight in the South Division. The 1-2 pitch is on its way. That one looked at for a ball, breaking ball inside knee high. So the count will push back to even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sam Crail. And for this Kalamazoo team, their bats have been absolutely hot all season long. They're batting .277 on the season, the 2-2. That one grounded, and it's going to be picked up by Arrow at second. He bobbles it, then throws over to first, so he's going to get him after it looked like a routine play there from Arrow. But he'll eventually throw Crail out over to first base. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between Kalamazoo and the Fond du Lac Dockspiders in the 3rd meeting of the season. The first 2 meetings of the year, well, both of them came back at Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And Fond du Lac won the first game 7-4, then lost 10-6 the night to follow. It brings up Kamen Richardson, the second baseman, who will try to keep the inning alive. Hubby, the leg kick and throws. That fastball misses low and away. So 1 ball and no strikes to number 25, Kamen Richardson, who's batting .400 on the season. It's his 11th start, his 12th appearance. The pitch. That one looked at for a ball on the outer edge, thigh high, the fastball. So 2 quick balls to Kamen Richardson. And no strikes. As Fond du Lac in their away gray uniforms, with Fondy written across the chest in tan lettering. The numbers also on the back in tan. Their blue belts and a blue stripe down each side of the leg. Here comes the 2-0. That one grounded weakly there to short, fielded by Bo. Bo with the laser over to first. And it's just in time as Zabowski has to sprawl out on the first base bag and make the grab for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Fond du Lac Dockspiders. Kalamazoo, they pick up no runs, no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and Kalamazoo leaves no one on base. We'll head on the top of the 2nd inning with no score between Fond du Lac and Kalamazoo. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dockspiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Here because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. You're here from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. We head in the top of the second inning. No score between the Growlers and the Doc Spiders. We'll see batters 5, 6, and 7 for Fond du Lac. It's going to be the left-handed batter, Cole Zabowski, to lead things off. Weatherly gets the sign and throws. That fastball spikes the dirt on the outer edge for ball one. So 1 ball and no strikes to the Ole Miss Rebel, Cole Zabowski, who wears number 37. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That one taken low and away, the fastball. So 2 straight balls from Sam Weatherly to Cole Zabowski, who's batting .276 on the season. This is his 15th start. The pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there on the fastball on the outer edge. So the count will now read 2 balls and 1 strike on the scoreboard out there in right center field. You're at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It's a 1-2 count, 2-1 count to Zabowski. That one taken for ball 3. The fastball knee high on the outside corner. So Cole Zabowski, a lefty-lefty matchup here. Zabowski's just 143 against left-handed pitchers this summer. He's 2 of 14, but overall he's batting .276. He's 16 of 58 with 3 doubles and 1 home run. The pitch. That one grounded sharply into first there. It's fielded by Sullivan, and he'll take it himself for the unassisted put out there to first. So 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the second frame, and it'll bring up Troy Black out of the University of Kentucky, the Kentucky Wildcat. Troy Black, who did not play last night in the 20-8 loss to the Battle Creek Bombers. He will suit up tonight here for Fond du Lac, bat 6, and he'll be the designated hitter. He's just 1 of 3 right-handed batters in the lineup tonight, facing the southpaw Sam Weatherly. So Black steps in from the right side. The pitch. That one looked at for a strike, fastball right down the middle. So no balls and 1 strike to number 8, Troy Black, who's batting .253 on the season in his 23rd start. Here's the pitch. That one runs upstairs, the breaking ball on the outer edge for ball 1. So a 1-1 count now to Black, who's 21 of 83 this season, has 1 double, 11 runs scored, and 11 RBI. The pitch. That one looked at for ball 2. Fastball misses low and inside. So the count now reads 2 balls and 1 strike to Troy Black. Weatherly kicks and deals. That one spikes the dirt on the inside corner. It will go down as ball number 3. So a 3-1 count now to Troy Black, who had a 10-game hit streak at one point this season from June 6th to June 20th. And then it was snapped, and since that game where he was hitless, he has hits in 3 of his last 5. He's 2 for 3 against the Growlers this season. The 3-1's on its way. That one taken for ball 4 on the outer edge, so Black will take his free walk to the first base bag. And it'll bring up in the 7th spot Jacob Adams out of Ole Miss. So it's the first walk of the night between either teams here in the top of the second inning from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It reads 7:25. Remember, if you're listening back at home in Fond du Lac, we are on the Eastern time zone here for the next 4 days. And it's Adams from the left side with one base runner on first, one out. The offering. That one looked at for a strike. The fastball on the outer edge, thigh high. So no balls and one strike to the third baseman of the night, Jacob Adams. At a Ole Miss. He's 5'10", 170. Weatherly sets at the letters. Now out of the stretch, the offering. That one, good eye there from Adams, who thought about going, but then did not on the breaking ball that missed low and away. So it's a 1-1 count now to Jacob Adams with one base runner on first. Just one out here in the top of the second inning. Weatherly kicks and deals. That one grounded sharply, and it's going to be fouled off down the first base line as it just got past Jason Sullivan at first there. So Black will go back to the first base bag. Jacob Adams at Ole Miss. Well, he was stellar this season at Ole Miss. He's been hot as of recent for Fond du Lac. He has hit since 7 of his last 8 games. He's just batting .244 on the season. He's 11 of 45. This is his 14th start, his 14th appearance. Swings the all-black barrel from the left side, the black and blue batting gloves. The pitch, that one taken for ball number 2. Upstairs on the outer edge, the breaking ball. So a 2-1 count now to Jacob Adams. Just finished his junior year at Ole Miss, 58 games, 48 starts. It's a 2-1 count. Weatherly kicks and throws. That one popped it, flied into center field. A couple steps back to his left hand. Making the grab head high is Jordan Bowersox for out number 2. It's an F8 for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth tonight. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be listening from, as Mitch Bowe will try to keep the inning alive for Fond du Lac. Sam Cohen was the one that kept it alive in the first with a 2-out single, but then he was eventually thrown out at home in that inning. Alex Arrow would reach first on the error. That got past the first baseman, Jason Sullivan. The error went to the shortstop, Sam Hall. Cohen was thrown out trying to reach home. So it's a lefty-lefty matchup here. Bowe from the left side. The pitch. That one way over Bowe's head. It gets back into the backstop. So Black is going to advance to second. That one will go down as a wild pitch. So it'll be a 1-0 count to Mitch Bowe out of the University of Iowa. Bowe's batting .313 on the season. It's his 19th game. He started all 19 games he's been in. He's 26 of 83 with 5 doubles. So Black stands on second now, 2 outs. The count reads 1 ball and no strike to Bowe. Here in the top of the second, no score. Weatherly kicks and throws. That one looked at for a strike. The fastball on the outer edge, knee high. So the count reads 1 ball and 1 strike now to Mitch Bowe. 5'9", $175 from that left side. He swings the all-black barrel, the white wrist tape on both wrists, shin guard on the right shin. Weatherly gets the sign and deals. That one swung on hard into right center field, and it's going to be grabbed by the center fielder there on the run, Jordan Bowersox, with a good grab over there in right center field. So it will go down as the third out. No Fond du Lac runs. They pick up no hits, no Kalamazoo errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 1 on base. We'll head into the bottom of the second inning, tied at 0 apiece. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Matza Pizza. Our pizzas are designed with the hungry in mind. They're huge, they're happening, and they're epically delicious. This ain't no bad boy pizza. Brewpub pizzas are made with premium meat and veggie toppings, then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning mozzarella cheese. Every bite is a grand slam of goodness. So if you're craving a bold, serious flavored pizza, choose Brewpub Matza Pizza for the perfect game. Available in the frozen section of your favorite local grocery store. Brewpub Matza Pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
Pass me that Mountain Dew Kickstart. Oh, yeah. We about to take things down a notch.
Hold on, did you say down?
Way down.
But I was tired earlier and needed a boost, so I just drank a Mountain Dew Kickstart. And now the speed is hella slow for how I'm feeling right now. Woo! I thought the fast songs were first.
Mountain Dew Kickstart. Bold, refreshing with the boost of dew. At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deal.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head on the bottom of the second inning, scoreless between the Kalamazoo Growlers and the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. We'll see batters 4, 5, and 6 up for Kalamazoo. It's going to be Jonathan Foster to lead things off. Hubby will come out in his second inning of work. Just pitches 11 pitches in the first inning when he retired the side with a fly out to center field, a ground out to second, and then a ground out to short to end the inning. So we'll see what Jonathan Foster can do here in the bottom of the second inning. Scoreless between the Kalamazoo Growlers and the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Foster plants the red cleats from the right side, swings the all-tan barrel, squared stance. The pitch from Hubby. That one, breaking ball, taken upstairs and inside for ball one. So 1 ball and no strikes to number 19. Jonathan Foster in his 10th start, his 13th appearance. He's batting .395, 15 of 38. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, big swing and a miss there from Foster. So now the count pushes back to even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jonathan Foster is on a 7-game hit streak where he's 11 of his last 24. He has hits in 10 out of 12 games he's played in this year. Here comes the 1-0 from Hubby. That one skied high, up and out of play over the stands here down the first base line. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes here. The middle of the order leading things off in the top of the second. The middle of the order batting with 7 of 25 against Fond du Lac this season in 2 games. Each team has a win. Hubby kicks and throws. That one, big swing and a miss there from Foster. So Hubby picks up his first strikeout of the night, and to lead things off, Jonathan Foster goes down swinging on the 89-mile-per-hour fastball. We'll see if Matt Mervis can have some more success than Jonathan Foster. So it's Sam Hubby on the mound, getting his second start of the season at Butler University. He just finished his junior year at Butler, and the second lowest ERA at 3.31, pitched 54 in the third innings of work for the Bulldogs. It's Mervis now from the left side. Hubby out of the stretch, the pitch. That one taken upstairs on the outer edge fastball for ball one. So a 1-0 count for Matt Mervis at Duke University, DHing tonight for the Growlers. Hubby kicks and deals. That one skied high, up and out of play to the left of home plate. So the count pushes back to even. 1 ball and 1 strike to number 35, Matt Mervis, who is appearing in his 9th game this season. All of them have been starts. He's batting .387 on the season, 12 of 31. 4 of those 12 hits have been doubles. He also has 1 home run as the next pitch is taken low inside for ball 2. So it's a 2-1 count now to Matt Mervis. Stands from the left side with the all-tan barrel. Slightly open stance. Hubby sets and deals. That one, big swing and a miss there. So the count will push back even to 2 balls and 2 strikes to number 35, Matt Mervis, who stands 6'4", 225 pounds. Hubby gets the 2-2 sign and deals. That one fouled off into the netting to the left of home plate. So we'll reset and do it all again to Matt Mervis, who is the tallest player, position player on this Kalamazoo Growlers squad. He's tied with Barron Radcliffe, who's also 6'4", but has 3 more pounds at 228 pounds than Matt Mervis does, who just finished his sophomore season with the Duke Blue Devils. It's a 2-2 count here in the bottom of the second inning. No score between Kalamazoo and Fond du Lac. No one on, 1 out. Hubby gets the sign. Now the pitch. That one lined hard into right field. Wassel, though, is going to make a couple steps to his left and makes the grab head high in the all-tan mitt for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down. We'll see if Hubby can retire the side for back-to-back innings here in the bottom of the second inning between Fond du Lac and Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo 22-10 on the season. Fond du Lac is 18-13. And for Fond du Lac, well, they've had a lot of success at Hare-Baker Field this season in Fond du Lac. They're just 5-8 away from Hare-Baker Field, however, as they start this 4-game stretch in Michigan. Now it's Jason Sullivan from the right side. The first pitch. That one spikes the dirt on the outside corner for ball one, the breaking ball. So a 1-0 count now to the first baseman, Jason Sullivan, out of Central Michigan, making his 20th start of the season. He's batting .288 overall. Hubby out of the stretch, now the offering. That one swung on hard into center field. Fentress is back and makes the grab head high for out number 3. So once again, it's a 1-2-3 inning for Fond du Lac. So no Growlers runs, hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and no one left on base. We'll head to the top of the third inning with no score between Fond du Lac and Kalamazoo. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
For over 10 years, they are professionally trained and insured.
1969, Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry-out deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Red sun in a lazy sky, sitting on the end of my hood, turning in Friday.
And welcome it back inside the ballpark from Kalamazoo, Michigan, at Homer Stryker Field between the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Kalamazoo Growlers. We head into the top of the third inning, scoreless between the Dock Spiders and the Growlers, as we see some entertainment still going on the field. A flamethrower out there down the third base line. Took some extra time than he was allotted, so he'll finally be off now. We'll see batters 9-1 and 2 up for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. It's Duncan Hewitt to lead things off in the top of the third from the right side. Weatherly steps off the bump and throws. That one grounded back foul into the Growlers dugout down the first base side for strike number 1. The Growlers dugout here at Homer Stryker Field, located to our right from the broadcast booth. The Dock Spiders to our left. Cam McGuire with you tonight. Glad to have you tuning in. So the 0-1 pitch, that one spikes the dirt on the inside corner. Breaking ball for ball number 1 to Duncan Hewitt, who was 2 for 4 last night with 2 runs. Now that home run against Battle Creek. The pitch, that one gets away from the catcher, Jonathan Foster, back into the backstop for ball number 2. So it's a 2-1 count now to Duncan Hewitt out of Butler University. He wears number 31 for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Now the pitch. That one taken for ball number 3 upstairs on the outside corner. The fastball. So Hewitt swings the all-black barrel. The squared stance shin guard on the left shin. Weatherly out of the stretch. That one taken for ball 4, so it's the second walk of the night now from Sam Weatherly, as Hewitt leads things off in the top of the third with a walk here from Kalamazoo, where the temperature reads 90 degrees. The wind is blowing a little bit, 13 miles per hour from the south. No chance of precipitation tonight, and the temperature feels like 99 degrees out here at Homer Stryker Field. We'll go back to the top of the order where we find Jack Wassel, who's 0 for 1 so far tonight. Wassel stands from the left side. Weatherly sets at the letters, now throws. That one looked at for ball one. The breaking ball misses low and away. So it's a 1-0 count now to Wassel with no outs in the top of the third. One base runner on first after Duncan Hewitt was walked there. And it's Wassel who's 0 for 1 so far tonight. Here comes the pitch. That one looked at for a strike. The breaking ball on the outer edge, knee high. So it's a 1-1 count. Now to Wassel, who for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, he's in his 11th game this season. First time facing a left-handed pitcher this summer. Now the pitch. That one taken low and away. The fastball for ball number 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike to the Minnesota Golden Gopher. Jack Wassel, 6'2", 200 pounds from that left side out of Geneva, Illinois. Just finished his redshirt freshman season. The pitch. That one skied high into left field, but 2 steps. Now 3 over to his right, and making the grab is Sam Crail. The backhand grab for out number 1. So it's an F7 to Jack Wassel. For those of you keeping score at home, we're glad to have you tuning in tonight, wherever you may be listening from, whether you're in East Coast time like we are tonight, where the time reads 7:41, or back in Wisconsin, where the temperature reads 6:41, or maybe somewhere else where it reads different than those 2 times. Now it's Kiambu Fentress out of Vanderbilt from the right side. He's 0 for 1 so far tonight. Weatherly sets and throws. That one taken upstairs on the outer edge for ball 1. The fastball misses. So 1 out here in the top of the third inning as Hewitt stands on first after he was walked to lead things off in the third. It's Fentress from that right side. 6 foot, $175. Weatherly looks down, gets the sign, and deals. That one looked at for a strike. The fastball on the inner edge, knee high. So the count will push to 1 ball and 1 strike. Fentress is 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out back in the first. It's his second start of the season, his 3rd appearance. Swings the all-black barrel. Now the pitch. That one fouled off back just gently to the left of home plate. It'll go down as strike number 2. So it's a 1-2 count to Kiambu Fentress, who made his first start of the season last night in the 20-8 loss to Battle Creek. Well, he was 2 for 4 with 2 runs. Both of those hits were picked up on bunts, 1 down the first base line and 1 down the third. So he showed off his wheels last night as the 1-2. Weatherly kicks and deals. That one in there for a strike on the inside corner. So Fentress will go down looking this time, and he's now 0 for 2 so far tonight as Weatherly picks up his 2nd strikeout of the night here from Homer Stryker Field, and we'll see if Sam Cohen can keep the inning alive. He did so in the first inning. He had a 2-out single. But then Alex Arrow, the following batter, would reach on the air. Cohen would be thrown out trying to go to home. So it's Sam Cohen with 2 outs, 1 base runner on first in the top of the 3rd inning. No score between Kalamazoo and Fond du Lac. The pitch. That one looked at for a strike. The breaking ball on the outside corner, shin high. So no balls and 1 strike to the UC Santa Barbara product. Sam Cohen, who's a .333 hitter on the season, to 7th start, his 8th appearance. Weatherly kicks and deals. That one spikes the dirt on the outside corner. Fastball misses for ball number 1. So Sam Cohen, he just completed his junior season at UC Santa Barbara. 41 games, just batted .195, had 23 hits, 2 of which were doubles, 5 home runs. 18 runs scored and 15 runs batted in for UC Santa Barbara. It's a lefty-lefty matchup here. Weatherly kicks and fires. That one spikes the dirt again on the outside corner. So the count will now read 2 balls and 1 strike to Sam Cohen, who we talked to earlier this week. He spent last season in Anchorage, Alaska with the Glacier Pilots, 29 games. He said the weather is definitely a little nicer in the Northwoods League than it was last year in Alaska for Cohen. And it's a 2-1 count. Hewitt on first, 2 outs. The pitch. That one check swing there from Cohen, and they're going to get him going. As the home plate umpire, Zach Edgens, will make the call, and the count will level back at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the third, 1 base runner on. Fond du Lac left one on in the last inning as Weatherly sets and throws. That one misses way inside the fastball as Cohen has to shun out of the way. So the count will push full to Sam Cohen. asked him what the craziest part about being in Alaska was all summer. He said it just became ordinary that you'd just be driving down the street and you'd see a couple moose walking down right next to your car as the payoff is on its way. Check swing there. They're not going to get him as they look to the third base umpire, Michael Chuckerman. So Hewitt's going to advance to second, and Cohen's going to be walked with 2 outs. He'll push over to first, and they'll bring up Alex Arrow with runners on first and second, and 2 outs. So it's the first time tonight that we've seen runners in scoring position for either team in the top of the third inning, as Arrow will have Duncan Hewitt over there on second, and he'll also have Cohen on first. So both of the runners on base have reached on walks. Sam Weatherly has dealt out 3 so far tonight. It's going to be the switch hitter, Alex Arrow, from the right side here, facing the southpaw out of Clemson. Weatherly sets at the letters. Now steps off the rubber and throws. That one looked at for a strike. The fastball on the inside corner, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Alex Arrow, who reached on an error in the first, but the inning would conclude when Cohen was thrown out trying to get home. So it's Alex Arrow from the right side, the Northwestern Wildcat, with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Here comes the 0-1. That one, big swing and a miss there from Arrow on the off-speed pitch on the inner edge. So no balls and 2 strikes to Alex Arrow, who's batting .400 with runners in scoring position and 2 outs this season and 5 at-bats. He has 1 RBI, Alex Arrow, on that 8-game hit streak, trying to make it 9 here with 2 outs in the top of the third frame, runners on first and second. Weatherly sets and deals. That one skied hard into left field. It's got a lot of height. Does it have the distance? Get up, and get out. Alex Arrow with the 3-run shot in the top of the third inning. And Fond du Lac will take the 3-0 lead. A 2-out home run from Alex Arrow. Are you kidding me? Fond du Lac takes the 3-0 lead here in the top of the third inning. Thank you very much, the Northwestern Wildcat, Alex Arrow, who sends in Sam Cohen and Duncan Hewitt. So Alex Arrow will pick up his first home run of the season, and for this Fond du Lac team, well, they only have 7 home runs on the season, but now it's back-to-back games with home runs. As Zabowski's up at the dish, the first pitch is swung on and missed there, so no balls and 1 strike to Cole Zabowski with 2 outs. The base is cleared on that 3-run shot by Alex Arrow. Weatherly kicks and deals. That one taken upstairs for ball 1 on the outer edge, the breaking ball. So a 1-1 count to Cole Zabowski. He's 0 for 1 so far tonight. Weatherly steps off the rubber and throws. That one pop fly into left field. And a couple steps over to his right, and in front of him making the grab is Sam Crowell on the backhand grab in the all-black mitt for out number 3. But the Fond du Lac Dogspiders, they pick up 3 runs, 1 hit, no Growlers errors, and Fond du Lac leaves no one on board. We'll head into the bottom of the third inning with Fond du Lac up 3-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry-out deal. Buy 1, get 1 free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
At Eartec Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
And welcome back inside the ballpark at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where Fond du Lac has taken a 3-0 lead thanks to the 2-out, 3-run shot by Alex Arrow in the top of the third inning. We head into the bottom of the third, and we'll see batters 7, 8, and 9 up for the Growlers. It's Barron Radcliffe to lead things off from the left side. Hubby on the mound, kicks and deals. That one looked at for a strike, the fastball on the outer edge, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Barron Radcliffe. Hubby comes in his third inning of work. Well, he's retired both of the sides in the first 2 of the pitch. That one swung on hard into right field. This one's got a lot of height on it, and it is out of here as Radcliffe trots slowly down the first base line and now will round the bases. So the lead will be decreased to 2 now. So now in the last 3 batters of the ballgame, we've seen 2 home runs. And it's not out of the ordinary for this Kalamazoo team to do something like that on the season. They have 21 home runs, which is good for second in the whole league. Madison leads the way with 29. So for Barron Radcliffe, he picks up the 1-run shot to lead things off, and Radcliffe picks up his second home run of the season for Kalamazoo. The score now at 3-1, and we'll go to Sam Faith. So the first hit of the night for the Growlers is a home run into right field. Now it's Sam Faith from the right side. The first pitch in there for a strike on the inner edge, knee high. Fastball, so no balls and 1 strike to Sam Faith with no runners on, no outs. Faith from that left side. Hubby out of the stretch. That one, big swing and a miss there on the fastball. So Hubby quickly up on strikes here to Sam Faith after Barron Radcliffe picked up the 1-run shot, his second homer of the year. It's an 0-2 count. Hubby sets in the mid letter high, now deals. That one lifted foul down the third base side gently to the left of home plate. So we'll reset and do it again to Sam Faith. So Radcliffe with the 1-run shot. He had 16 hits this season at Georgia Tech. 4 of them made it over the fence. And here comes the 0-2. That one fouled back into the glass behind home plate there, as you heard that one hit hard. The hockey-style boards behind home plates here with the glass and the boards about a foot tall. The only ballpark in the world to have those installed this year. In fact, at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where it's the Growlers and the Dock Spiders in the top of the 4th inning. Fond du Lac leads 3-1. It's an 0-2 count. Hubby out of the stretch, and he fires. That one looked at for ball number 1. The fastball misses low and away. So the count will read 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Sam Faith, number 13, who's batting .218 on the season. It's his 14th start, his 16th appearance. He's 12 of 55. Oh, that one hits Faith right in the back as he drops down to both knees as he'll inchworm up to get back on his feet and slowly take his walk to the first base bag. So a battle of the 13s, and Hubby just pelts Sam Faith, who goes down but now is walking down the first base line. So Hubby gives up the 1-run shot to lead things off in the top of the third to Barron Radcliffe. And now just pelts Sam Faith in the back on that one. So after Hubby in the first 2 innings, we retired the side both times, he's in a little bit of a jam here. As we go to the 9th batter of the night for Kalamazoo, it's Sam Hall from the right side, the shortstop out of Clemson, with 1 base runner on, no outs. The pitch, that one grounded weakly to Hubby, fields it on the mound. The throw over to second is in time. The relay to first, is it going to make it? And it is not. So Sam Hall will reach on the fielder's choice. as Faith is thrown out at second, and it goes down as out number 1 in the top of the third inning. So we've seen 9 batters through 2 1/3 for Kalamazoo, who won 21-9 over Rockford last night. They had 13 plate appearances in the first inning, and they put up 9 runs. Obviously the most this season for the Growlers. In that first frame, it's Bowersox from the right side. Righty-righty matchup. Hubby sets at the letters and throws that one. Looked at for strike number 1, the fastball on the inner edge, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Jordan Bowersox, who flew out to left field in the first inning. As Kalamazoo trying to crawl back in this one, they trail 3-1, but a 1-run shot from Radcliffe in the top of the first. Stealing over to second now. It's going to be Hall to throw over in time. It's going to get past Arrow at second there, but Hall's going to stay at second. So Sam Hall is going to pick up the stolen bag there after reaching on the fielder's choice. And for number 14, Sam Hall, making his debut for the Growlers here tonight. So the count reads 1 ball and 1 strike to Jordan Bowersox with 1 out. Hubby sets at the letters, looks for the sign from Duncan Hewitt. A Butler duo here, 1 on the mound, 1 behind the dish. The pitch. That one, fastball taken upstairs on the outer edge for ball number 2. So a 2-1 count now to Jordan Bowersox out of Winter Springs, Florida. Just finished his junior season for the Nittany Lions at State College in Pennsylvania. 5'9", $180. Swings the all-black barrel, the squared stance. Hubby kicks and throws. That one, big swing and a miss, so it's in there for strike number 2. As the count pushes back to even, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jordan Bowersox, who played in all 48 games for Penn State this season. He batted .276, which was good for second for the Nittany Lions. 55 hits, 9 of which were doubles, 4 triples, and 1 homer. The 2-2. That one in there for a strike as Bowersox watches the breaking ball go by. Hubby picks up his second strikeout of the night, and he picks up out number 2 here in the top of the third frame. So we'll see if Sam Crail can keep it alive with 1 base runner on second after Hall was reached on the fielder's choice, and then he stole over to second there. So we'll see what the left fielder, Sam Crail, can do from the left side. As Hubby goes back for the pickoff to second, but it's not going to be in time. Sam Crail is 0 for 1 so far, 90 grounded out to second in the first inning. Crail this season for the Growlers, he's batting .364. It's his 14th start with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. He's batting .250, 8 at-bats, 3 RBI. So we'll see the first pitch here to Crail. Hubby sets at the belt, now throws. That one lines hard, but it's going to be fouled off down the third base line and in the Miller Lite party zone down there. Then left field, which includes groups of 500 picnic seating down there. The Kalamazoo Growlers in their 5th season of play in the Northwoods League. Play their home games here at Homer Stryker Field, built back in 1963. So it's an 0-1 count to Sam Crail. Hall with the big lead off second. The pitch, that one grounded sharply. It's going to be fielded by Bo on the run. Now throws it over to first in the air and makes the third out of the inning. So a great play there from the shortstop, Mitch Bo. So the Kalamazoo Growlers, they pick up 1 run off of 1 hit. No Dock Spiders errors. And the Growlers leave 1 aboard. We'll head into the top of the 4th inning, where the Dock Spiders lead 3-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
There's nothing like making a meal with every pot and pan you own.
Hours of dishes.
Savor every bite of this meal, Chef, because for dessert, you'll be having
so many dishes.
That meal will always be there, but Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box is only here for a limited time. Double the marinated steak, nacho cheese sauce, a 3-cheese blend, pico de gallo, and a medium drink. All for $5. At participating locations, prices may vary. Tax extra. Twice the amount of steak is compared to the steak nacho supreme.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the top of the fourth inning, and we'll see batters 6, 7, and 8 up for the Doc Spiders, who lead 3-1 in the top of the fourth inning. All 4 runs came back in the third inning, and they were all off home runs. It's Black from the right side. The pitch. That one fouled off high into foul territory down the first base line. Rushing after this one is Radcliffe, but he can't make the grab as he runs into the fence and stays on his feet. So we'll go down as strike number 1 to Troy Black. So Duncan Hewitt picked up the 3-run shot for Fond du Lac in the top of the third inning to lead things off. That would be all that the Doc Spiders would show for in that inning. And then Barron Radcliffe led things off in the bottom of the third with a one-run shot. Now the 0-1 pitch to Black. That one misses low and gets back into the backstop for ball number 1. So a 1-1 count to Troy Black, who was walked back in the second inning here from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. The 1-1. That one misses low in the dirt on the inside corner. Fastball. So it'll be a 2-1 count to Troy Black, the designated hitter, who is facing the southpaw on the mound, Sam Weatherly. Weatherly out of the stretch and throws. That one misses for ball 2 way inside and low as Black has to hinge away from that one. So it's a 3-1 count to Troy Black, who's just one of 3 righty batters in the lineup tonight. Alex Arrow, you can count him as 4. He's the switch hitter. We've seen him up to bat twice. As part of me, I said Duncan Hewitt had the 3-run shot earlier. It was Alex Arrow from the right side. So the switch hitter getting it done from the right side of the plate. And it's a 3-1 count, the pitch. That one looked at for ball number 4, so Black will be walked for the second time tonight, and it's the 4th walk dealt out by now Sam Weatherly on the mound for the Growlers. So Fond du Lac was 3-8 in the leadoff spot last night in the 20-8 loss. They were walked twice, once in the second and once in the fourth. Now it's Adams from the left side. Weatherly kicks and throws. Adams shows bunt, lays it on the third base line. Barehanded by Faith at third. The throw over is not going to be in time. So Adams is going to be ruled with the base hit there. And now for Jacob Adams. He's 1 for 2 on the night. He has hits in 8 of his last 9 games. The Ole Miss Rebel lays down the bunt down the third base line. A good play from the third baseman Sam Faith to pick it up about halfway down the third base line. Barehands it, throws over to first, but not quite in time, as Adams turned up the Jets and made it to first. So there'll be runners on first and second for Mitch Bowe out of the University of Iowa. Bowe is 0 for 1 so far. Tonight he flew out to center in the second inning. Bowe in his 20th appearance this year. He started every one of those games. The shortstop here tonight for Fond du Lac. He'll step in from the left side. 5'9", $175. Runners on first and second. No outs in the top of the fourth. Fond du Lac leads 3-1. The offering. That one, a swing there from Bowe, who goes waving after that one. That missed very low and away, the breaking ball. So it'll be a 1-0 count now to Mitch Bowe with runners on first and second. Bowe's a .313 hitter on the season with runners in scoring position. He's batting .304, 14 RBI, 23 at-bats. It's a 1-0 count. Weatherly sets at the letters, now deals. That one grounded weakly there to short. This one could be in. They'll throw over to first, and they're going to get Bowe for the first out just in time, as both base runners will advance. Black's going to move over to third, and Adams is going to push to second. So Bowe now is 0 for 2 on the night. And it'll bring up Duncan Hewitt in the bottom of the order here for the Fond du Lac Dockspiders, who was walked back in the third, as well as Sam Cohen was walked in that inning. So the 3-run shot from Alex Serra, well, 2 of those runs came from batters that were walked. As now it's Hewitt with base runners on second and third. The pitch, that one grounded weakly, fouled off down the third base side over near the Dockspiders dugout, located to our left. So it'll be an 0-1 count to the catcher Duncan Hewitt out of Butler University, who had that home run last night. So it's back-to-back nights now for Fond du Lac with home runs. They have 7 on the season, which is towards the bottom in the Northwoods League. Weatherly kicks and deals. That one grounded sharply but fouled off down the third base line. This one now reaches the outfield in foul territory. So Weatherly quickly up on strikes here to number 31, Duncan Hewitt, who's batting .209 on the season. With the runners in scoring position, he's batting .231, 26 at-bats, 7 RBI. Weatherly gets the sign, now steps off the rubber and throws. That one, big swing and a miss there from Hewitt on the fastball. So Weatherly picks up out number 2, trying to work out of a jam here, as Weatherly will pick up his 3rd strikeout of the night. So Weatherly deals out a walk to begin things in the 4th, with Black now standing all the way over on third. Adams then dealt out with a single as he stands on second. And then Weatherly is able to get the next 2 batters that he faced out. So it'll be Jack Wassel trying to keep things alive. Base runners on second and third. 2 outs. The pitch. That one looked at for a strike. The breaking ball in the inside corner, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Jack Wassel, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Comes in here with a 5-game hit streak. He was 9 out of his last 18, with 3 of those being doubles. That one misses upstairs high. Fastball on the inside corner, letter high. So the count now reads 1 ball and 1 strike to the Minnesota Golden Gopher, Jack Wassel, who is 3 for 9 against Kalamazoo this season. 2 of those hits being doubles. He has 1 RBI. The pitch. That one swung on hard into left field. It's going to be right, and it's going to be into the glove of the left fielder, Sam Crail, who reached for that one in foul territory down the third base line, about halfway into the outfield. So Fond du Lac, they grab no runs. They do pick up 1 hit, no Kalamazoo errors, and the Dockspiders leave 2 on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 4th inning, where Fond du Lac leads 3-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dockspiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Enjoy the game, Eric. Always enjoying things down on the field. What do you got going on, Carson?
1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity, and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before Farm to Table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef, and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
The Dockspiders baseball season is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com.
DocsPipeline.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Doc Spiders baseball, and he brings you all the action from Herb Baker Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Doc Spiders baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. And Cornelli's of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the 4th inning where the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders lead the Kalamazoo Growlers. A score of 3-1. We'll see batters 3, 4, and 5 up for Kalamazoo. It's going to be Cayman Richardson to lead things off from the right side. Hubby Kim's in his 4th inning of work. The first pitch, that one swung on hard into right center field, but Wassel makes 2 steps to his right and will make the first out. It's an F9 for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be. We're here from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where the time reads 8:10 Eastern Time as the Doc Spiders beginning the 4-game road trip out here in Michigan. 2 games against Kalamazoo and 2 games against Battle Creek, the first of that series here tonight. And now it brings up Jonathan Foster from the right side with 1 out. Hubby out of the stretch, the pitch. That one looked at for a strike, the breaking ball inside knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Jonathan Foster, who struck out in the 2nd inning swinging. Hubby the pitch. That one looked at again, the almost identical pitch for ball number 2 inside knee high. So Hubby quickly up on strikes here to Jonathan Foster, the catcher for tonight's game. As the pitch is on its way, that one gets back into the backstop. And it will go down as ball number 1. So a 1-2 count now to Jonathan Foster out of Florida State. Just finished his junior season, batted .214 for the Seminoles this year. And here comes the 1-2. That one lined hard into center field. Fencher is back on his wheels and will make the grab. Head high for the 2nd out, so 2 up and 2 down. As Richardson flies out to right and Foster flies out to center. We'll see if they keep moving counterclockwise with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. It brings up Matt Mervis out of Duke from the left side, who flew out to right in the 2nd inning here from Homer Stryker Field. The 3rd meeting of the season between the Growlers and the Doc Spiders, each team with 1 win apiece. The pitch to Mervis. That one, fastball taken way upstairs on the outer edge for ball 1. So a 1-0 count to Matt Mervis, who wears number 35, swings the all-tan barrel, slightly open stance. Now the pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there for strike number 1. It's a 1-1 count. Now to Matt Mervis. So all 4 runs of the ball game coming off of home runs, and they all came in the 3rd inning. It's a 1-1 count to Mervis. Hubby kicks and deals. That one swung on and missed by Mervis, who went chasing after the fastball on the outer edge. So the scoreboard now reads 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. And in the bottom of the 4th inning, Fond du Lac leads 3-1 over Kalamazoo. Hubby rocks and deals. That one, big swing and a miss there from Mervis. So Hubby will retire the side here in the 4th inning. Kalamazoo picks up no runs, no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and no one left on base for the Growlers. We'll head into the top of the 5th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
L&H Gear, because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Hear the excitement of Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Dock Spiders into their second year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Dock Spiders baseball.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ. We head into the top of the 5th inning, where the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders lead the Kalamazoo Growlers. A score of 3-1. We'll see batters 2, 3, and 4 up for the Dock Spiders. It's Kiambu Fentress from the right side. The first pitch taken low and inside. Fastball for ball number 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to the Vanderbilt Commodore Kiambu Fentress, who has struck out twice to now once in the first, once in the third. As Weatherly will call for a new baseball from the home plate umpire Zach Edgens. The third base umpire is Michael Chuckerman, and the first base is Alex Sanchez, here tonight from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The pitch to Fentress. That one looked at for a ball. The fastball low and inside, knee high. So 2 quick balls to Kiambu Fentress, who's in center field tonight for the Dock Spiders. The offering. That one swung on, and it's going to drop into right field for a base hit from Kiambu Fentress to lead things off in the top of the 5th inning for Kiambu Fentress. And now it's the first hit of the night for the Dock Spiders in the leadoff spot here tonight. They have drawn 2 walks, and they lead the Kalamazoo Growlers. They score of 3-1. Now it's going to bring up Sam Cohen from the left side. Cohen is 1 for 1 so far tonight with a single in the first and a walk in the third. A lefty-lefty matchup here. Weatherly will go back for the pickoff to first, but Fentress is back in plenty of time. So Sam Cohen had the 2-out single in the first inning and then was walked back in the third. So he's 1 for 1 with a walk so far tonight. Weatherly sets at the letters. Out of the stretch, sets and throws. That one taken for ball 1. Fastball misses low and away. So 1 ball and no strikes to Sam Cohen, who's batting .333 on the season. With runners on base, Cohen's batting .250 with 12 at-bats and 2 RBI as Fentress on first, as Weatherly will go back for the pickoff, but Fentress is back in plenty of time. So it's a 1-0 count to Cohen. Fentress will take about a 5-step lead off the first base back. Weatherly checks on him, though. Now the pitch. Fentress is going to steal over to second. Is he going to make it? And he is. Is not going to make it. What a throw there from the catcher, Jonathan Foster, with the shortstop, Sam Hall, coming over there. So what an excellent throw from Jonathan Foster, who threw out Fentress on second there for out number 1. Very impressive from behind home plate. Jonathan Foster with that excellent throw. As the count reads 2 balls and no strikes to Sam Cohen. That one, fastball misses for ball number 3. Low and inside. So a 3-0 count here to Sam Cohen out of UC Santa Barbara. 6'1", $190 from that left side. Wears number 20 for Fond du Lac. The 3-0. That one swung on, pop fly into foul territory down the first base line as Sullivan's after it, and he's going to make the grab head high for out number 2. So it's back-to-back innings now that Fond du Lac has fouled out into foul territory. Jack Wassel ended the inning in the fourth with a fly out into foul territory. And F7 down in left field as Cohen flies out here now. Down to first, it'll bring up Alex Arrow, who will try to extend the inning. Arrow is 1 for 2 so far tonight with that 3-run shot. Back in the third inning, he reached on an error in the first. He'll stand from the right side. Weatherly, the kick and the throw. That one misses inside and low. Fastball for ball 1. So a 1-0 count to Alex Arrow, who pushed his 8-game hit streak to 9 games. And now in the last 2 games, last 3 games, he has 11 RBI. That one chopped weakly to second, fielded by Richardson, and throws over to first for the third out. So the Fond du Lac Dockspiders, they pick up no runs. They do grab 1 hit, no Growlers errors, and Fond du Lac leaves no one on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 5th inning where Fond du Lac still leads 3-1 over Kalamazoo. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Register for the ballpark 5K and tailgate party at Growlers.
L&H Gear, because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pick up or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Hear the excitement of Fond du Lac Dockspiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Dockspiders into their 2nd year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Dockspiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Dockspiders baseball.
And welcome back to Dockspiders baseball on KFIZ. We head into the bottom of the 5th frame where the Dockspiders lead the Kalamazoo Growlers. A score of 3-1. We'll see batters 6, 7, and 8 up for the Kalamazoo Growlers, as Hubby will come out in his 5th inning of work. He retired the side back in the 4th. He has now retired the side 3 times. Tonight it's Sam Hubby on the mound facing the right-handed batter Jason Sullivan. The pitch. That one looked at for a strike. The fastball on the inner edge, thigh high. No balls and 1 strike to Jason Sullivan out of Central Michigan. He's 0 for 1 so far tonight. He swings the all. Tan barrel. Socks about knee high. He'll call time and step out from that right side. Sullivan is 5'11", $190. As Hubby gets the sign, sets at the belt, and throws. That one, it clips off the right wrist. Pardon me, it clips off the barrel just on the handle there. So it's going to go down as strike number 2. As that one looked from up here like it could have clipped his arm, but goes off the tan barrel on the handle there. So it's going to go down as strike 2 as it's fouled back into the backstop. So it's an 0-2 count. Hubby kicks and deals. That one just misses on the outside corner. Knee high, the fastball. So the count will read 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jason Sullivan. Hubby allowed the 1-run shot in the 3rd, but has been pretty solid so far. The pitch, that one grounded right up the middle, and it's going to split the 6-4 hole for a leadoff single for Jason Sullivan. who picks up his first hit on the night. Sullivan back in his second season with the Kalamazoo Growlers, so now he's 1 for 2 on the night. Now it'll bring up that home run hitter, Barron Radcliffe, from the right side, who absolutely munched one into right field out there near the Bear Cave. Down the right field line, it's Radcliffe with no outs. One runner on first. Radcliffe steps in from the left side. The pitch. That one swung on hard, but it's flied into left field. Now rushing back there in front of him. This one, Sam Cohen's going to make the grab head high in left shallow field for out number 1. So it's an F7 to Barron Radcliffe. For those of you keeping score at home, Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth tonight. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be listening from. 8:25 the temperature reads here from Kalamazoo, Michigan. 88 degrees, and the sun is still shining to our right, where it's starting to come down a little bit and is coming more directly into our eyes. So now to bring up Sam Faith from the left side with 1 out, 1 base runner on. Faith was hit by a pitch back in the 3rd inning, his only plate appearance. The offering, that one is going to drop for a base hit into right center field as Sullivan will stay put at second. So 2 hits in the inning here for the Kalamazoo Growlers, who are trying to cut away at the 2-run deficit where they trail 3-1. So Sam Faith will pick up his first hit of the night here from Homer Stryker Field, home of the Growlers in their 5th season of play in the Northwoods League, who's celebrating their 25th anniversary. Fond du Lac's in their 2nd season, so 2 of the newer teams in the Northwoods League. Now it'll bring up Sam Hall from the right side. He's got runners on first and second in his Growlers debut out of Clemson. He's 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd. Hubby sets and deals. That one looked at for a strike, the breaking ball on the outer edge, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Sam Hall, who wears number 14. 6 foot, $185. Just wrapped up his freshman campaign with Clemson. 25 games, 21 starts. Here comes the 0-1. Hubby kicks and deals. Stealing over to third now is going to be Faith. Is it in time? And it is not. So it'll be a stolen base from, Jason Sullivan. And for Jason Sullivan, number 17, who's back in his 2nd season with the Kalamazoo Growlers, picks up his first stolen bag of the year. He's been caught stealing twice, but that one not in time. As the scoreboard will read 1 ball and 1 strike to Sam Hall with runners on the corners, just 1 out. Hubby sets out the letters, rocks and deals. That one fastball in there for a strike on the inside corner, knee high. So the count will move to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sam Hall with Sam Faith on first base and Jason Sullivan over there at third. Hubby looks for the sign from Hewitt. Sets now just above the belt. Kicks and deals. That one grounded weakly into the infield. Bo fields it, the underhand to second. The relay to first. Is it in time for the double play? It is not. So advancing to first is going to be Sam Hall on the fielder's choice. And advancing home is going to be Jason Sullivan, as Faith is thrown out at second for out number 2. But now the scoreboard reads 3-2. The Dock Spiders lead over the Kalamazoo Growlers. So there's a 3-run shot from Alex Arrow in the top of the 3rd inning, who put Fond du Lac up 3-0. Then Barron Radcliffe would answer with a home run of his own to lead things off on the top of the 3rd. And now the pitch to Jordan Bowersox. Misses high and away the fastball for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to Jordan Bowersox. So Kalamazoo picked up that 1 run in the 3rd, and they just grabbed one here in the 5th. It's 3-2. Fond du Lac leads as Bowersox will call time. He's got a runner on first with 2 outs. Bowersox is 0 for 2 so far tonight. Fly out to left and a strikeout in the 3rd. Hubby sets at the letters. The pickoff back to first is not in time, as Hall has to slide back in. So it's Jordan Bowersox out of Penn State trying to extend the inning here for the Growlers. He's batting .250 with runners, as the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. Fastball So it's a 1-1 count. Bauer Sox with runners on base this season. He's batting .435. .341 hitter as a whole. It's a 1-1 count. Hubby sets and deals. That one, fastball misses low and inside for ball number 2. The count now reads 2 balls and 1 strike to Jordan Bauer Sox. It's in his first season in the Northwoods League. It's a 2-1 count. Hubby, the pitch. That one pop foul in down the first base line. Zabowski's after that one, but that one's going to be up and out of play into the stands. So it'll be even now. They can count 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jordan Bauer Sox. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Fond du Lac leads 3-2. There's 1 base runner on first. The Growlers have left just 1 base runner on so far tonight. As a 2-2 is on its way. That one taken high on the inside corner. Breaking ball, so the count will push full. Kalamazoo, they left 1 on in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They've been retired 3 times so far tonight in the 5th inning. As the payoff pitch from Hubby is on its way. That one fouled back into the backstop, so we'll reset and do it again to Jordan Bauer Sox, who we mentioned in his first season in the Northwoods League. He played in the Florida Collegiate League last year in his hometown for the Winter Park Diamond Dogs in 26 games. 5'9", $180 from that right side. It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs, 1 base runner on first. The pitch, that one grounded sharply, foul down the third base line. So having to come back to first is going to be Sam Hall, whose jersey is covered in dirt right around the stomach area after having to slide back after Hubby tried to pick him off a couple pitches ago. So Hewitt will exchange baseballs with the home plate umpire, Zach Edgens. Sam Hubby on the mound dealing with his teammate Duncan Hewitt, the 2 out of Butler University. Hewitt doing the catching of the balls and strikes from Hubby. It's a payoff pitch, 2 outs, 1 base runner on the pitch. That one grounded, and it's going to be into the glove of the second baseman, Alex Serro. And for the Kalamazoo Growlers, they pick up 1 run. They do pick up 2 hits. No Fond du Lac errors, and the Growlers leave 1 on base. We'll head into the top of the 6th inning where Fond du Lac leads 3-2. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy 1, get 1 free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the top of the 6th inning where the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders lead the Kalamazoo Growlers 3-2, we'll see batters 5, 6, and 7 up for Fond du Lac. It'll be Cole Zabowski to lead things off from the left side. Zabowski's 0 for 2 so far. Tonight he's going to be dealt with the southpaw for the third time tonight. Sam Weatherly out of Clemson University. Weatherly kicks and delivers. That one grounded sharply, foul down the first base side. So it'll go down as strike number 1. No balls and 1 strike to Cole Zabowski here in the top of the 6th inning from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The time reads 8:34 Eastern time. And here comes the 0-1. That one lines hard into right field. It's got a lot of height on it. Is it going to go? It is going to go. Cole Zabowski with the leadoff home run for the Fond du Lac Dockspiders, who take the 4-2 lead. 3 home runs tonight already, 2 for Fond du Lac and 1 for the Kalamazoo Growlers. Cole Zabowski picks up his 2nd home run of the season as he launches that one into right field. The Ole Miss Rebel, Cole Zabowski, getting it done, and it's no surprise. 6'5", 230 pounds. Cole Zabowski, he batted .300 for Ole Miss this season, 63 hits. He had 10 home runs. So he picks off the leadoff, picks up the leadoff home run for Cole Zabowski, his 2nd home run of the season. And now it'll bring up Troy Black from the right side. The pitch. That one taken upstairs high for ball 1. The fastball on the inside corner. So 1 ball and no strikes to Troy Black, who's had 2 plate appearances so far. Now he's been walked both times, once in the 2nd and once in the 4th. Black swings the all-black barrel from that right side. He's 6'2", 230 pounds. Now the pitch. That one looked at for a strike. The fastball on the outside corner, knee high. So the count will even back at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The 1-1 pitch. That one grounded, right into the glove of Jason Sullivan, who makes a great snag over there on the backhand grab on the run for out number 1. As Black will go back to the Dockspiders dugout. A great crowd on tap here from Homer Stryker Field. Kalamazoo, they've had 15 home games this season, a total of 33,672 total fans, which is good for 2,245 average, which ranks 4th in the Northwoods League, only behind Madison, La Crosse, and Kenosha. So they're 3rd in attendance this season in the South Division. Last season, they brought in 82,758 fans in attendance here at the ballpark. Good for an average of 2,299, which is 4th in the Northwoods League. So we'll see Sam Weatherly's night over, and we'll see a new pitcher on the mound. We'll take a quick break here and come back with more Dockspiders baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Fond du Lac Dockspiders. Stop in to open your Dockspider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dockspiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at huracanbank.com. Member FDIC.
With a natural choice, Huracan Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We're in the top of the 6th inning. We see our first call of the bullpen between either squad. So Sam Weatherly's night is over for the Kalamazoo Growlers. Before we get you the final line on him, we'll introduce you to the new pitcher, Jeff Birch, out of Kalamazoo Valley Community College. It'll be his 6th appearance this season. So Cole Zabowski led things off from the top of the 6th inning with a 1-run shot. And Fond du Lac now leads 4-2. It'll be Jacob Adams from the left side facing the southpaw, Jeff Birch. The pitch. That one looked at for strike number one. The fastball inside knee high, so no balls and 1 strike to Jacob Adams. Jeff Birch has a 2.65 ERA this season, a 1-0 record as the pitch is on its way. That one check swing there as that one spikes the dirt on the outside corner. It will go down as ball number 1. He's pitched 20 1/3 innings this season, has dished out 22 strikeouts, only allowed 7 walks and 15 hits for Jeff Birch, who stands 5'11", $175. Now the pitch. That one fouled off by Adams as he got a piece of it. Looked like it went off his right shin and then trickles over to the left of home plate. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The final line on Sam Weatherly. Well, he pitches 5 1/3, gets up 5 hits, 4 runs, all of which are earned. Allows 4 walks, dishes out 3 strikeouts, faces 24 batters. He gives up 2 home runs, one off the bat of Alex Arrow, a 3-run shot in the 3rd, and then the leadoff home run from Zabowski here in the 6th. It's Adams from the left side. The count reads 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. That one grounded sharply, but foul down the first base side. So we'll reset and do it again to Jacob Adams out of Ole Miss. Adams is 1 for 2 so far tonight. He flew out to center in the 2nd and then had a single in the 4th inning. Birch out of the stretch. That one fouled off, skied high down the 3rd base side. So once again, we'll reset and do it again. Adams out of Conway, Arkansas, 5'10", $170 for Jacob Adams here in the top of the 6th inning. There is 1 out where Fond du Lac leads 4-2. Birch, the leg kick and deals. Big swing and a miss there from Adams. So Adams will go down swinging, and Jeff Birch sees 1 batter, and he picks up the strikeout. It'll bring up Mitch Bowe out of the University of Iowa. In the 3rd meeting of the season between the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders and the Kalamazoo Growlers, each team has 1 win apiece, but it's the first meeting of the season here from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So it'll be Bowe from the left side with 2 outs. The pitch. That one, breaking ball, looked at for a strike on the inner edge, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Mitch Bowe, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. He's only been hitless in 3 of the 19 games he's been in this season. Now the 0-1. That one into left field, but it's going to be into the glove of Sam Crail for out number 3. So the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders, they do pick up 1 run. They pick up 1 hit, that home run from Cole Zabowski. No Growlers errors and no one left on base. We'll head in the bottom of the 6th inning where Fond du Lac leads 4-2 over Kalamazoo. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
L&H Gear, because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
You put me on a roller coaster, fly me on a plane. You send me to another planet.
And welcome back inside the ballpark at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders lead the Kalamazoo Growlers 4-2. We head into the bottom of the sixth inning. We'll see batters 2, 3, and 4 up for the Growlers. It's Sam Creel from the left side. Hubby out in his sixth inning of work. The pitch. That one, breaking ball misses inside, knee high. So 1 ball and no strikes to Sam Creel, who has 2 groundouts in his 2 at-bats so far tonight. Hubby sets at the belt and throws. That one misses way outside and away as it gets back into the backstop. So 2 quick balls here to Sam Creel, the leadoff hitter for the Kalamazoo Growlers in the top of the 6th inning. Fond du Lac up 4-2. They increase their 3-2 lead to 4 when Cole Zabowski homered to lead things off in the top of the 6th. Here comes the 2-0. That one in there for a strike. The fastball looked at inside, knee high. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Sam Creel, who wears number 6 for the Kalamazoo Growlers out of Indiana University, 5'10", $192. The offering. That one swung on hard but fouled. Up and out of plate on the left field line over there near the Miller Lite party zone. So the count will push back even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hubby is doing an excellent job for the Dock Spiders here so far tonight. A team that, well, they had to pitch 3 position players last night late in the ball game in the 20-8 loss to the Battle Creek Bombers. As Hubby, the 2-2. That one misses outside, the breaking ball for ball 3. So the count will push full. Well, the Dock Spiders, they had to use 3 position players late in the ball game last night in that 20-8 loss. Braden Stutzman had to pitch some innings, Jordan Prentice and Chris Ayers. So Hubby having a good start tonight is key for the Dock Spiders. The payoff on its way. That one fouled back into the netting to the left of home plate. So we'll reset and do it again. Hubby's entering his 6th inning of work. He's retired the side 4 times tonight. He's dished out 58 pitches, 43 strikes for Sam Hubby, who has 3 strikeouts. The payoff pitch. That one grounded there, fielded on the 2-hopper at second by Arrow, who will throw over to first for the quick out. It's a 4-3 putout for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth tonight here from Kalamazoo, Michigan, where the temperature reads 8:47 Eastern time, and it's 87 degrees and sunny still. The sun shining from our right of our vantage point, kind of directly in our eyes right now, as the wind is about 9 miles per hour coming from the south. It's Kamen Richardson from the right side. Hubby sets and throws. That one, big swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch on the outside corner. So no balls and 1 strike to Kamen Richardson with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th, no runners on. Hubby kicks and throws. That one's going to drop. A bloop shot into right center field for a single from Kamen Richardson, who picks up his first hit of the night. And for the Kalamazoo Growlers, they grab their 6th hit of the night. Overall, this is a Kalamazoo team who can, when they heat up, they are a very dangerous squad. The Kalamazoo Growlers, they're batting .277 on the season. Their last 5 games, they're batting .342. And in the last 10, they're batting .335. So Kalamazoo definitely one of the most potent offenses in the Northwoods League South Division, and the Northwoods League as a whole to bring up Jonathan Foster with 1 out, 1 base runner on first. The offering. That one looked at for a ball. Breaking ball inside and low. So 1 ball and no strikes to Jonathan Foster, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. He struck out in the 2nd and flew out to center in the 4th. Hubby sets just below the letters. Out of the stretch, now the pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there on the fastball. So it'll be a 1-1 count to Jonathan Foster, number 19 out of Florida State. He's 6 foot 200 from the right side. He swings the all-tan barrel. Has taken the lead off first now. It's going to be Crail about 3 steps. Hubby gets the sign from Hewitt, but he'll step off the rubber as he calls time. Foster will step back in from that right side. He wears the all-blue batting gloves, that all-tan barrel, squared stance. Now the pitch. That one looked at for a strike. The breaking ball on the outside corner, knee high. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jonathan Foster, who's in his 13th game this season for Kalamazoo. He has hits in 10 out of 12 of those, but he's 0 for 2 so far. Tonight he's just 1 for 7 against Fond du Lac this year. Here comes the 1-2. That one fouled back into the netting behind home plate. So we'll reset and do it again to Jonathan Foster out of LaGrange, Georgia. No stranger to the Northwoods League. He played for the Wisconsin Woodchucks back in 2016. Now the 1-2 on its way. That one swung on hard into left center field. This has got a lot of height on it, but just in front of the warning track, making the grab is going to be Sam Cohen for out number 2. So Foster flew that one high, and it had a good amount of legs behind it, but not quite the distance. So it'll go down as out number 2 to left center field. Jonathan Foster now pushes to 0-3. 0 for 3 on the night. It'll bring up Matt Mervis with 2 outs and a runner on first here. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Fond du Lac still leads 4-2. 1 base runner on first. It's Mervis from the left side. Swings the all-tan barrel. Slightly open stance. Hubby gets the sign. Checks back to first. Now deals home. That one looked at for ball 1. The breaking ball inside, thigh high. So 1 ball and no strikes to Mervis, who's also 0 for 2 so far tonight. Struck out in his last at-bat in the 4th, flew out to right field in the 2nd. Matt Mervis DHing tonight for the Growlers. The pitch. That one taken upstairs on the outside corner. Fastball will miss for ball number 2. So it's a 2-0 count to Mervis, who in his last 3 games, he's 8 of 13, has 3 doubles, a home run, and 8 RBI to go along with 6 runs scored. Hubby checks back to first. Hubby sets out the letters, rocks, and deals. That one fouled back over the netting up into the stands here. As the count will read 2 balls and 1 strike with Kamen Richardson over on the first base bag after he picked up his first hit of the night, the 6th hit of the night for the Kalamazoo Growlers, who have an edge in hits 6-4 over Fond du Lac, but Fond du Lac leads 4-2. It's a 2-1 count with 1 base runner on first, 2 outs. Hubby gets the sign from Hewitt, now deals. That one taken for ball 3, the fastball on the outer edge. Looked at knee high, so it's a 3-1 count now to Matt Mervis out of Duke University, 6'4", 225 pounds. Hubby sets just below the letters, now the offering. That one misses again on the outside corner, so Mervis will advance to first, and Richardson is going to push over to second. So Fond du Lac in a little bit of a jam here, as we'll see Drew Tumblety, the pitching coach, go out to the mound for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders in his first year with Fond du Lac. Well, back on this day in baseball in 2016, Coastal Carolina wins its first national championship in any sport with a 4-3 victory over Arizona in Game 3 of the College World Series Finals. For Coastal Carolina, they became the first team in 60 years to win the title in its first College World Series appearance, a feature which was also accomplished by the Minnesota Golden Gophers back in 1956. 2 Golden Gophers on the Dock Spiders roster this season, one of them being Jack Wassel and the other being the left-handed pitcher Bubba Horton, who just finished his freshman year with the Gophers. For Jack Wassel, just finished his redshirt freshman year with Minnesota. Oregon State, the winners this year in the NCAA tournament, where they took down the Arkansas Razorbacks earlier this week. For the Oregon State Beavers, the Division I baseball national champions.
Number 17, Jason Sullivan.
So now it's going to bring up Jason Sullivan. Tumbletee's off the mound. Runners on first and second. Hubby still on the rubber for Fond du Lac. It's Sullivan from the right side. He has runners on first and second. Sullivan's 1 for 2 so far on the night with a run scored. Hubby sets and throws. That one looked at for strike number 1, the fastball on the inside corner, thigh high. So no balls and 1 strike to the first baseman, Jason Sullivan, out of Central Michigan, 5'11", $190 from the right side. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runners on first and second. The delivery. That one misses low on the outer edge. Breaking ball for ball number 1. It's a 1-1 count now to Jason Sullivan, who with runners in scoring position and 2 outs this season. Sullivan's just batting .167, 6 at-bats, 1 RBI. It's a 1-1 pitch. Hubby out of the stretch, now offers. That one, big swing and a miss there on the fastball. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Hubby trying to get out of the jam here and take the Dock Spiders still on top into the top of the 7th inning. They lead 4-2, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Runners on first and second. Infield playing pretty deep here as it's Sullivan from that right side. The squared stance, the all-tan barrel. Hubby sets at the belt, checks back to second. Now the big leg kick and the throw. That one misses inside the fastball for ball number 2. Looked at knee high, so the count will push to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Sullivan, number 17 for the Kalamazoo Growlers. He's a .288 hitter on the season, has 19 hits so far this season. The 2-2 pitch. That one grounded sharply down third field on the backhand grab by Adams, who will tag third himself for the 3rd out. So the Kalamazoo Growlers, they pick up no runs. They do grab 1 hit, no Fond du Lac errors, and the Growlers leave 2 on base. We'll head on the top of the 7th inning where Fond du Lac leads 4-2 over Kalamazoo. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry-out deal. Buy 1, get 1 free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
I've been caught sideways out here on the crossroads, trying to buy back pieces I lost of myself.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the top of the 7th inning between the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Kalamazoo Growlers. Fond du Lac on top, 4-2. And for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, we'll see batters 9, 1, and 2. Up for the Dock Spiders, it'll be Duncan Hewitt to lead things off for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders here from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in here where the temperature reads 8:58 Eastern Time to wrap up the month of June. As it's Hewitt from the right side, Jeff Birch on the mound. The southpaw kicks and throws. The fastball sprays upstairs on the outside corner, looked at for ball number 1. So Birch comes in the 6th inning in relief for Sam Weatherly. And here's the 1-0. That one misses inside, fastball low, shin high. So a 2-0 count to Duncan Hewitt. So Birch was able to get the last 2 outs of the 6th inning after Weatherly gave up a leadoff home run to Kolzowski. Now the pitch. That one skied high into center field, but it's not going to have enough as it's grabbed by Jordan Bowersox. Head high. It's going to be an F8 for those of you keeping score at home. Now Duncan Hewitt drops to 0-2, 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. Now that fly out to center was also walked in the 3rd inning. Here from the ballpark, we'll go back to the top of the order where we'll find Jack Wassel out of Minnesota. He's 0 for 3 so far tonight. He's trying to extend that 5-game hit streak to 6. He was 9 of 18 prior to tonight's game, but 0 for 3 so far tonight. Lefty-lefty matchup. Birch kicks and throws. That one swung on hard, but over the stands down the 3rd base line. So it'll go down as strike number 1, no balls. And 1 strike to the Minnesota Golden Gopher, Jack Wassel, 6'2", 200 pounds from the left side. Now the pitch. That one misses low and away, the breaking ball. So the count will read 1 ball and 1 strike. Now to Jack Wassel in his 11th game of the season. He started all 11 of them, playing right field tonight. The 1-1 offering. That one, breaking ball in there for a strike. Looked down on the outer edge, knee high. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wassel playing right field tonight. His 7th appearance in the outfield this season. It's a 1-2 count. Birch steps off the rubber and throws. That one lined into center field, but making the grab about 3 steps over to his left. Belt high is going to be Jordan Bowersox. So 2 up and 2 down as Duncan Hewitt and Jack Wassel have flown out to center field. We'll see if Kiambu Fentress can keep things alive out of Vanderbilt University. So Fentress, so far tonight, he's 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, a single in the 5th. Birch steps off the rubber and throws. Fentress shows bunt. It's fouled off to the right of home plate. So it'll be no balls and 1 strike to Kiambu Fentress. The Dock Spiders with just 4 hits tonight so far through 6 innings of work. But they've picked up 2 home runs. It's a team that just had 6 home runs coming into tonight's game. Birch sets above the letters and throws. Fentress shows bunt, lays it on the first base line. He's sprinting after it, but it's going to be ruled off foul. So no balls and 2 strikes to Kiambu Fentress, who has showed bunt in his last 2 pitches, but both of them have gone foul. So it's Kiambu Fentress, who's in his 2nd start with the Dock Spiders. It's his 3rd appearance of the season. Comes from Vanderbilt. Hometown is Nashville, Tennessee. Well, he was quite the football player back in high school. He won 4 state championships with Ensworth High School. Was all-state. Led the state in yards per catch his senior season. From the right side, here's the 0-2 pitch. That one taken upstairs on the outer edge. Fastball for ball number 1. It's a 1-2 count now to Kiambu Fentress, whose father was an All-American football player at Elon University. Fentress just finished his sophomore season for the Commodores. The 1-2. That one grounded weakly to short there. Fielded on the 3-hopper by Hall. Will zip it over, but it gets over the head of Jason Sullivan. So it's going to go down as an error to Sam Hall. Fentress is going to be able to get to first. And for the Kalamazoo Growlers, it's the 2nd error on the night, and it's the 2nd credited to the shortstop, Sam Hall. So Fentress able to get on base despite not getting a hit. He'll reach on the air. He'll take it. And now it'll bring up Sam Cohen out of UC Santa Barbara from the left side. Cohen is 1 for 2 so far tonight with a walk. He had a single in the 1st, was walked in the 3rd, and then flew out to foul territory down the first base side. So Cohen, with 2 outs, has 1 base runner on first. In the top of the 7th, Fond du Lac leads 4-2. Birch kicks and throws. That one grounded, and it's going to split the 4-3 hole. So Cohen, as Fentress is going to go to 3rd, and he makes it in time. The throw over gets away from the 3rd baseman, Sam Faith, as Fentress is going to come in to score for the 5th run of the game. So Sam Cohen's going to pick up the two-out single, his second one of the night. He'll reach over to second on the error, and Fentress is going to come in to score for the 5th run of the ball game. Now Fond du Lac leads 5-2. It'll bring up Alex Arrow with 2 outs, the Northwestern Wildcat.
Now batting for Fond du Lac, second baseman number 3, Alex Arrow.
So Alex Arrow, he is 1 for 3 so far tonight. He's been on base twice. He reached on an E6 in the first. Had that 3-run shot in the third, grounded out to first in the 5th inning. He's got a base runner on second. Birch kicks and throws. That one taken for ball 1. The fastball misses up and away. So no balls and 1 strike to Alex Arrow, who's on a 9-game hit streak for Fond du Lac, the switch hitter out of Northwestern. Squared stance from the right side. The pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there from Arrow. So Birch is quickly up on strikes here to Alex Arrow, who now has 11 RBI in his last 3 games. He had a 5 RBI double 2 nights ago in the win over Battle Creek. As Birch will step off the rubber. And now we'll reset the count. Reads 1 ball and 1 strike to Alex Arrow. Number 3 here for Fond du Lac. As Birch will step off the rubber. As Cohen has the big lead off second, but Birch will hold on. As the third baseman and the shortstop playing out in the infield. Now the pitch. That one lifted foul down the first base line, up and out of play. So now the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Alex Arrow. So he's on a 9-game hit streak here for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. His freshman season at Northwestern, he had a 17-game hit streak, which was the longest by a Northwestern Wildcat since 2008. Arrow just wrapped up his sophomore season for the Wildcats, where he batted .296, the switch hitter out of Miami. It's a 1-2 count, 2 outs, as Cohen has now moved over to third. Now the pitch. That one fouled off once again down the first base side, up and over the stands. So we'll once again reset and do it again to Alex Arrow. He's batting .321 on the season for Fond du Lac. Birch sets and throws. That one lifted hard into center field. Rushing back after this one is Bauer. Sox in front of the warning track for the 3rd out of the inning. So Fond du Lac, they pick up no runs. They do grab 1 hit. The Kalamazoo Growlers, well, they commit 1 error, and the Dock Spiders leave 1 aboard. We'll head on the bottom of the 7th inning with Fond du Lac leading 5-2. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the bottom of the 7th inning where Fond du Lac leads the Kalamazoo Growlers 4-2. We'll see batters 7, 8, 9 up for Kalamazoo. It'll be Barron Radcliffe. Hubby is still on the mound dealing for the Doc Spiders. Now the pitch. That one looked at for a strike. The breaking ball on the outside corner, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Barron Radcliffe, who's 1 for 2 so far tonight. He had the leadoff home run in the 3rd. The pitch. That one looked at for a ball number 1 as the breaking ball misses low and inside. So it's a 1-1 count now to Barron Radcliffe. Hubby kicks and throws. Big swing and a miss there from Radcliffe on the fastball on the outer edge. So it's the bottom of the order here in the 6th inning. They're just 5 of 22 against Fond du Lac this season. Radcliffe is 1 for 2 tonight with that 1-run shot, as we mentioned, in the 3rd inning over the right field wall. It's a 1-2 count. Hubby kicks and deals. That one looked at for ball number 2 on the outer edge, knee high. So the count will push back even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Barron Radcliffe. Hubby rocks and deals. That one misses inside. The breaking ball this time, thigh high. So it'll be a payoff pitch now to number 8, Barron Radcliffe, out of Georgia Tech. So Barron Radcliffe here for the Kalamazoo Growlers from that left side. He's batting .241 on the season. Now the payoff pitch. That one taken for ball number 4, the fastball inside. So Radcliffe is going to be walked to first to lead things off here in the top of the 7th inning, as we see field manager Charbonneau look down to the bullpen, and we'll see a visit out to the mound here. We'll take a quick break and come back with more Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
To what's going on in your community on the web at KFIZ.com. Read the latest local news. Catch up with scores and news from local high school teams. Keep updated with local events on the community calendar and more. On the on-demand page, listen back to interviews from the Breakfast Club and the Hoffy House, as well as play-by-play of high school sports. You can also stream KFIZ live from your computer no matter where you are. That's KFIZ.com, your online connection to News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
Hi, I'm Tiara. Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade, assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Each morning before you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried egg shell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried egg shell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. We see the first call to the bullpen tonight after Sam Hubby dishes out the leadoff walk in the 7th inning. His night will be over. We'll get to the final line on him in just a moment. It's Ben Probst now on the mound out of the University of Iowa. He'll take over for Sam Hubby here in the top of the 7th. No outs, 1 base runner on. It's Sam Faith from the left side. The fastball misses inside and letter high. So no balls and 1 ball and no strikes to Sam Faith. Ben Probst is making his 4th appearance of the season as the 1-0's on its way. That one this time taken for ball 2. Fastball misses low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes to Sam Faith. So Ben Probst His last outing did not go as planned. He just pitched 1 inning, gave up 4 runs, all of them earned, 5 hits, dished out 2 walks on 10 batters faced. The pitch, that one misses low and away for ball number 3, the fastball. In that 5-0 loss against the Green Bay Bullfrogs, Probst just lasted 1 inning, where he reached the pitch count in that inning on that doubleheader day. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That one, check swing there. That's going to be in there for a strike this time. The fastball on the inner edge. So the count reads 3 balls and 1 strike. Radcliffe on first. Probst leans over, gets the sign, sets at the letters. The 6'1", 195-pounder throws. That one grounded there. It's fielded by Bo. The throw over to second. The relay to first. Is it in time for the double play? And it is. It's going to be a 6-4-3 double play as the Dock Spiders get huge first 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. It'll bring up Sam Hall from the right side. So Sam Hubby was absolutely phenomenal for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. He did exactly what he was asked to do. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, allowed 2 walks, 3, and dished out 3 strikeouts on 25 batters he's faced. It's Hall from the right side. Probst, the leg kick, and fires. That one, fastball looked at for strike number 1 on the inside corner, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Sam Hall, who is 1 for 2 so far tonight. Now here comes the 0-1. That one looked at again for strike number 1. This time a breaking ball away shin high. So no balls and 2 strikes to Sam Hall as Probst is trying to get the Dock Spiders out of the inning here in the bottom of the 7th where they lead 5-2. Probst, the throw. That one misses upstairs on the inside corner, fastball. So the count now reads 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Clemson Tigers. Sam Hall in his Kalamazoo Growlers debut. 6 foot, $185 from that right side. He swings the all-black barrel. Here comes the 0-2. That one, big swing and a miss there. So Probst actually gets a piece on that one, Sam Hall, so he'll stay alive as the count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sam Hall. Just wrapped up his freshman campaign with the Clemson Tigers. 25 games, 21 starts. Batted .239, was 17-71, had 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 18 runs, and 7 runs batted in. It's a 1-2 count. Probst kicks and delivers. That one this time is in there for a strikeout as Hall goes waving after that one. So Probst comes in here, gets the job done for Fond du Lac. The Kalamazoo Growlers, they pick up no runs, no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and the Growlers leave no one left on base. We'll head on the top of the 8th inning, where Fond du Lac leads 5-2. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
I know you know it, so get on your feet.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity, and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
The Dock Spiders baseball season is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Dock Spiders baseball, and he brings you all the action from Baker Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. At Cornelius of Wisconsin, with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders baseball. We head in the top of the 8th inning, where Fond du Lac leads 5-2. We'll see batters 5, 6, and 7. It's Cole Zawowski from the left side. Birch kicks and throws. That one looked at for a strike. The fastball on the outer edge, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to the big man, Cole Zawowski, 6'5", 230 pounds. He waves the all-black barrel, the squared stance. Birch sets and delivers. That one misses this time on the outer edge. Fastball knee high. So it's a 1-1 count to Cole Zawowski, who had the 1-run shot to lead things off in the 6th inning over the right field wall. We'll see what he can do here. The 1-1 pitch. That one grounded sharply. It's fielded on the one-hopper now by Faith and throws over to first for the first out. So it's a 5-3 putout for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth tonight from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders are embarking on their 4-game road stretch here in Michigan tonight versus the Kalamazoo Growlers, then back here tomorrow afternoon against Kalamazoo, a 2:05 Eastern start time, and then Battle Creek Monday and Tuesday, 6:05 Eastern time. It's Troy Black with 1 out from the right side. Birch the offering. That one misses low and away, the fastball. So no balls, or 1 ball and no strikes to Troy Black, who has 2 walks so far tonight, and then a line out into second, the 1-0. That one looked at for a strike right down the middle, the fastball knee high. So the count reads 1 ball and 1 strike to Troy Black with no one on, 1 out in the top of the 8th. Birch sets at the letters and deals. Black lifts that one sky high into foul territory down the first base side. Radcliffe running after this one makes an excellent grab as he's on the tarp on his belly, as that one just missed. It looked like Radcliffe had it for a second there, but he'll go back. That would have been what an excellent play. Despite the no grab, it's still a great effort there from Baron Radcliffe rushing after that one all the way from left field. So it'll be a 1-2 count to Troy Black. Birch gets the sign from Foster. Out of the stretch, now deals. That one taken for ball 2, fastball upstairs and high. So the count pushes back to even 2 balls and 2 strikes to Troy Black, who waves the all-black barrel from the right side. Birch kicks and deals. That one grounded weakly, foul down the third base line, so we'll reset and do it all again to Troy Black. Here in the top of the 8th inning, Fond du Lac leads the Kalamazoo Growlers 5-2. From Kalamazoo, Michigan, the 3rd meeting of the season. Each team has 1 win apiece. Birch gets the sign, sets above the letters, the leg kick, and deals. Black skies that one into left center field, but underneath this one to his right is going to be Jordan Bowersox. So 2 up and 2 down here for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Jeff Birch in his 2nd inning of work. He came in for Sam Weatherly, who pitched 5 1/3 innings. Gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, all of which were earned, allowed 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, and faced 24 batters. He gave up 2 home runs, 1 to Alex Cerro in the 3rd inning and 1 to Cole Zawowski in the 6th. It's Jacob Adams from the left side now with 2 outs. So we'll see the lefty-lefty matchup here. Birch sets and deals. That one taken for ball 1, fastball low and away. So it's a 1-0 count now to Jacob Adams, who is 1 for 3 so far tonight. He flew out to center in the 2nd inning, had a single in the 4th, and then struck out in the 6th as that one's grounded foul down the first base line. So the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike to Jacob Adams. And for Jeff Birch, well, his first batter of the night was Jacob Adams, and he struck him out. As the count reads, 1 ball, 1 strike, Adams. Is trying to extend the inning here. In the top of the 8th inning, the lights are shining brightly down on Homer Stryker Field. The time reads 9:22 Eastern Standard Time. Now the 1-1. That one in there for a strike. The breaking ball on the inner edge, knee high, as Adams looks up at the sky. So the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no one on for Fond du Lac. Birch trying to retire the side here. He sets in the all-black mitt, now deals. That one is taken for ball number 2. Breaking ball misses low and away. It's a 2-2 count now to Jacob Adams, who has hits in his last 8 of 9 now after the base hit in the 4th inning. Now the 2-2. That one skied high into center field. Bauer Sox rushes back after this one and makes the grab for the second straight fly out to center field for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Kalamazoo Growlers. Fond du Lac picks up no runs, no hits, no Growlers errors, and Fond du Lac leaves no one aboard. We will head into the bottom of the 8th inning with Fond du Lac on top 5-2. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
L&H Gear, because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Hear the excitement of Fond du Lac Doc Spiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Doc Spiders into their second year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Doc Spiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Doc Spiders Baseball.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the bottom of the 8th inning where Fond du Lac leads 5-2. We'll see 1, 2, and 3 up for the order for Kalamazoo. It's Bauer Sox from the right side. He looks at the first pitch for ball 1. Misses upstairs and away. The fastball dealt from Ben Probst, who came in the 7th inning out of the bullpen in relief for the starting pitcher, Sam Hubby. It's a 1-0 pitch. That one fouled off as it trickles over near the Doc Spiders dugout, located to our left here from the broadcast booth. Cam McGuire with you tonight in the booth at Homer Stryker Field, home of the Kalamazoo Growlers. As the count reads 1 ball and 1 strike to Jordan Bauer Sox, who's 0 for 3 so far tonight. The pitch, that one fouled off as the breaking ball is back into Duncan Hewitt's chest, and he picks it up and throws back to Probst. So the count reads 1 ball and 2 strikes to Bauer Sox. Probst came in here in the 7th and was able to get 2 quick outs, one of them being a double play and the other being a strikeout to get out of the inning. Here's the 1-2. That one looked at for strike number 3. Bauer Sox goes down on the breaking ball on the inside corner, and it's back-to-back strikeouts now from Ben Probst. This is the first out of the top of the 8th inning. It'll bring up Sam Crail. So the top of the order so far tonight for the Kalamazoo Growlers. Just 1 hit and 11 at-bats. Coming into the contest, they were 10 of 28 in 2 games this season against Fond du Lac. The top of the order was. We'll see what Sam Crail can do here from the left side. Probst sets at the letters and throws. That breaking ball taken for ball 1 upstairs on the outside corner. So 1 ball and no strikes to Sam Crail. Probst gets the sign from Hewitt, kicks and fires. That one swung on hard into left center field. Rushing back after this one's the left fielder, Sam Cohen. He makes the grab. Head high for out number 2, so 2 up and 2 down here in the top of the 8th inning. When you look at this top of the order for Kalamazoo tonight, it's Jordan Bauer Sox, who has hits in all the 10 games he's played, and he's hitless tonight, 0 for 4. Sam Crail comes in on a 10-game hit streak. He's 0 for 4 now. And it's going to be Kamen Richardson, who has hits now in his last 10 of 12. With the single back in the 6th, he's 1 for 3, trying to extend the inning here from the right side. The pitch, that one sprays low on the outside corner. Fastball for ball 1. So the count reads 1 ball, no strikes on the scoreboard out there, located in right center field. Probst kicks and fires. That one looked at for ball 2. The fastball misses low and away, so 2 quick balls to Cayman Richardson. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Fond du Lac leads 5-2 over the Growlers. No one on. The offering this time looked at for a strike on the outside corner, knee high. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Cayman Richardson, number 25 out of Virginia. 6'2", $175. The pitch, that one is going to drop for a base hit into right field. It's a 2-out single from Cayman Richardson, who now has back-to-back hits and his last plate appearances as he's able to extend the inning. Well, the Kalamazoo Growlers, they're going to host the Northwoods League All-Star Game this season on July 24th, and we can segue it into on this day in baseball. In 2002, the Yankees became the first team in the American League since the 1956 White Sox to have 4 infielders and a catcher on the All-Star roster. As it's Foster from the right side now with 1 base runner on 2 outs. Probst sets and throws. That one taken for ball 1, fastball inside and high. So 1 ball and no strikes to Foster. The Yankees, they had Jason Giambi, the first baseman, Alfonso Soriano at second. Catcher was Jorge Posada with shortstop Derek Jeter. Now the pitch. That one looked at for a strike, breaking ball, knee high inside. So the count reads 1 ball and 1 strike to Jonathan Foster, who's 0 for 3 so far tonight, trying to look for his first base hit with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Probst sets and throws. That one spikes it low. It gets away from Hewitt, but does a nice job to keep it in front of him. So staying at first is going to be Richardson, but the count will read 2 balls and 1 strike. The other player for the New York Yankees was the third baseman, Robin Ventura. And the AL skipper was Joe Torre, as that one swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Foster. So Ben Probst gives up his first hit to Cayman Richardson on his 5th batter of the night here in the top of the 8th. Here comes a 2-2. That one skied high into left field, but fouled off. That one had the distance, but not quite the direction. That an absolute laser beam. So the count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Foster, who's also one of these players for the Growlers on a lengthy hit streak, 7 games. Here's the 2-2. That one pop fly back up and out of play to the right of home plate as you hear that one smack the booth up here. As the count will remain the same, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And 2 outs, a runner on first. Probst leans over to get the sign. Stepping back in from the right side is going to be Foster. Taps home plate with the alt-tan barrel. Now raises high above his head. Probst sets and deals. That one taken for ball 3, fastball low and away. So the count will push full to Jonathan Foster, who's in his 2nd game against Fond du Lac this season. He's just 1 for 8 now, as he appeared in the loss back earlier in June to Fond du Lac. It's a payoff pitch, 2 outs, as big swing and a miss there from Foster on the fastball. So Probst will get out of the inning with a strikeout. The Kalamazoo Growlers, they pick up no runs. They do pick up 1 hit, no Fond du Lac errors, and the Growlers leave 1 on base. We'll head on the top of the 9th inning where Fond du Lac leads 5-2. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelius.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
There's nothing like making a meal with every pot and pan you own.
Hours of dishes.
Savor every bite of this meal, Chef, because for dessert, you'll be having
So many dishes.
That meal will always be there, but Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box is only here for a limited time. Double the marinated steak, nacho cheese sauce, a 3-cheese blend, pico de gallo, and a medium drink. All for $5. At participating locations, prices may vary. Tax extra. Twice the amount of steak as compared to the Steak Nacho Supreme.
Red sun in a lazy sky, sitting on the end of my hood, turning in a Friday night. Yeah, this is gonna be.
And welcome back inside the ballpark from Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan. We head into the top of the ninth inning where the Dock Spiders lead 5-2 over the Kalamazoo Growlers. We'll see batters 8, 9, and 1 up for Fond du Lac. We have our second call to the bullpen tonight from the Growlers, so we'll get you the final line on Jeff Birch in just a moment here. We'll introduce you the new pitcher, Andrew O'Dwyer, out of Tennessee Tech. Just finished his junior season. This will be his 5th appearance on the mound for the Growlers, all out of the bullpen. He has a 1.8 ERA, has 1 save on the season. He's pitched 5 innings, has dished out 4 strikeouts, has only allowed 2 walks, and has only given up 4 hits. And for Andrew O'Dwyer, he's from Nashville, Tennessee. He's faced 21 batters on the season. That final line on Jeff Birch, he pitches 2 2/3 inning, gives up 1 hit, 1 run, and dishes out 1 strikeout on 10 batters faced. So it'll be Mitch Bowe to lead things off, and then the follow it'll be Duncan Hewitt and Jack Wassel here in the top of the 9th inning. Fond du Lac leading 5-2 over the Kalamazoo Growlers, as 4 of the runs have come from home runs. Alex Zero had the 3-run shot in the 3rd, Zabowski with the 1-run shot in the 6th. As before the first pitch is even thrown out, we'll have Foster come out to the mound to have a word with Andrew O'Dwyer. 6 foot, $180, the left-handed pitcher for the Growlers. So all 3 pitchers on the mound that we've seen for Kalamazoo tonight have been southpaws. So it's Mitch Bowe, 5'9", $175 from that left side. He's 0 for 3 so far tonight. The pitch, that one taken for ball 1, fastball low and away. So 1 ball and no strikes to Mitch Bowe, has hit in 16 of 19 games this season, but he's 0 for 3 so far tonight. He wipes off the all-black bat, now steps back in. O'Dwyer sets above the letters and deals. That one looked at for strike 1, the fastball on the outer edge, knee high. So a 1-1 count now to the University of Iowa product. Mitch Bowe has the white wrist tape on both wrists, the squared stance shin guard on the right shin. O'Dwyer, the 1-1. That one, good eye there from Bowe as he thought about going, but that one misses low and away, the fastball. So it's a 2-1 count now to number 2, Mitch Bowe from Naperville, Illinois. Just finished his junior year with the Hawkeyes, where he played in every single game, all 51. He started 50 of them. He's hitless here tonight. So far, 0 for 3. It's a 2-1 count. O'Dwyer gets the sign from Foster and throws. Big swing and a miss there from Bowe on the fastball. So Bowe was on a 7-game hit streak from June 16th to June 27th. Then he was hitless June 27th in the doubleheader against Green Bay at night. And then we had the night off last night. As here's the 2-2. That one, it clips the back of Bowe, and he'll take his free walk to first, as he's absolutely beamed right on the number 2 on his back. So he'll take his free bag to first. And it's the second time we've seen a batter hit by a pitch here today. It's the first for Fond du Lac. Sam Faith was hit by one back in the 3rd inning. So Bowe will take his free bag to first, and it'll bring up Duncan Hewitt now with 1 base runner on, no outs. In the top of the 9th inning, Fond du Lac is up 5-2 here in the top of the 9th inning over the 2nd place team, the Kalamazoo Growlers. We're 22-10 on the season. Fond du Lac is 18-13 for the Dock Spiders. Duncan Hewitt from the right side. The pitch. That one skied high into the infield down the first base side, and it's going to be grabbed by the second baseman, Kamen Richardson. So Hewitt is now going to drop to 0 for 3 with a walk so far tonight. So that goes down for out number 1 against the Dock Spiders. It'll bring up Jack Wassel, who's 0 for 4 tonight for Fond du Lac. So we mentioned the Kalamazoo Growlers. They're 22-10 on the season. They're 2 games back of the Madison Mallards. Fond du Lac behind Kalamazoo. They're 3.5 games back of the second-place team, the Kalamazoo Growlers. So Wassel will step in from the left side. A lefty-lefty matchup here. Bo with the lead off first, as O'Dwyer will go back for the pickoff to the first base back. So just 4 games left in the first half of the season of the Northwoods League 2018 summer campaign. It's Wassel from the left side. O'Dwyer is going to go back-to-back pickoffs, but Bo will slide back in plenty of time. So O'Dwyer will lean in, getting the sign from Foster. Wassel swings the all-black barrel, slightly open stance, 6'2", 200 pounds. O'Dwyer kicks and throws. That one looked at for strike number 1, the fastball, knee high on the outer edge. So no balls and 1 strike to Jack Wassel, who's been kind of all over the place this afternoon. He lined out to second in the first, flew out to left in the third, then flew out to foul territory down the third base sign, and then flew out to center in the 7th. O'Dwyer goes back to the pickoff to first, but Bo is back in plenty of time. So Madison, they have that 2-game lead over the Kalamazoo Growlers for first place. Madison is leading Green Bay 9-5 in the top of the 8th, as O'Dwyer is going to go back for the pickoff once again. Bo is back in time. So Madison leads the Bullfrogs 9-5 in the top of the 8th from Warner Park in Madison, Wisconsin. Here's the pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there from Jack Wassel. So O'Dwyer goes quickly up on strikes to the Minnesota Golden Gopher, Jack Wassel, who wears the navy blue socks knee high, the all-black barrel, the black and blue Franklin batting gloves. 25 on the back of his chest in tan color. As O'Dwyer will go back to the pickoff to first. Bo is back in time once again. So O'Dwyer has gone back there a handful of times now, but hasn't been successful, as he'll retie his left shoe now on the rubber for the Kalamazoo Growlers. So for Fond du Lac, this will be a huge win. A team that on the road is just 5-8. They're 13-5 at Hare Baker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, 18-13 overall. So the 0-2 to Wassel. That one lines hard into center field. Bauer Sox will make the grab on the run, though, head high for route number 2. So Bo will stay put at first, and now Jack Wassel is 0 for 5 on the night. It'll bring up Kiamu Fentress, who will try to keep things alive for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders out of Vanderbilt University. Fentress so far tonight, well, he's just 1 for 4 with 1 run scored. He struck out 2 times, had a single in the 5th. Now O'Dwyer will go back to the pickoff to first, but Bo will trot back in time. So Fentress reached on an error in his last plate appearance and then had that run scored in the 7th, where now Fond du Lac leads 5-2 in the top of the 9th. The pitch, that one line there, it's going to be fielded by Hall, who will throw over to second for the easy out for out number 3. So Fond du Lac, they pick up no runs, no hits, no Growlers errors, and the Dock Spiders leave 1 left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 9th inning, where Fond du Lac leads 5-2. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Visit kpl.gov for more information. Read on. Right on, Karsten, your turn.
1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food, grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef, and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
The Dock Spiders baseball season is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Dock Spiders baseball, and he brings you all the action from Herb Baker Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. At Cornelli's of Wisconsin, with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
Every Friday night there's a steady cloud of dust that leads back to a field filled with pickup trucks. Got old Hank cranking way up loud. Got coolers in the back, tailgates down. There's a big fire burning, but don't be alarmed. It's just country boys and girls getting.
And welcome inside the ballpark at Homer Stryker Field in Kalamazoo, Michigan, where the Dock Spiders are 3 outs away from the victory here against the Kalamazoo Growlers. They lead 5-2. We head into the bottom of the 9th inning. We'll see batters 5, 6, and 7 for the Kalamazoo Growlers. And on the mound now is going to be Michael Hope out of Shippensburg University, trying to pick up the save. Ben Prost was excellent. He pitched 2 innings, just allowed 1 hit, dished out 3 strikeouts on 6 batters he faced. So now it's Michael Hope's turn, and it's Matt Mervis from the left side. Hope sets above the letters, now out of the stretch. Fastball looked at for strike number 1 on the outside corner, knee high. It's no balls and 1 strike to Matt Mervis here for Kalamazoo, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Now the pitch. That one taken upstairs on the inside corner, letter high to Matt Mervis, so the count will read 1 ball and 1 strike to number 35, Matt Mervis, trying to get his first hit of the night. He's batting .387 on the season. Here comes the 1-1. That one taken for strike number 2 on the outside corner, knee high at 89 miles per hour. So the count will read 1 ball and 2 strikes to Matt Mervis, who swings that all-tan barrel from the left side. Michael Hope gets a sign from Hewitt and deals. That one swung on into center field. It's going to drop for a leadoff base hit for Matt Mervis. And for the Growlers, it's hit number 6 on the evening. So it's a leadoff single from Matt Mervis. Michael Hope trying to close things out here for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. You look at this Fond du Lac team, it's only their 3rd pitcher of the night. Last night they used 6 total pitchers. I mean, I guess if you want to call pitchers, they used 3 actual pitchers and then 3 position players. But Sam Hubby was excellent on the mound to start the game, which allowed Fond du Lac's pitching core to breathe a little bit, where he got 6 innings of work in. Now it's Jason Sullivan from the right side, no one out, 1 base runner on. That one in there for a strike, the fastball on the outer edge, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Jason Sullivan, who's 1 for 3 so far tonight with 1 run scored, and has also picked up a stolen base in the 5th inning. Hope bends his knees, sets at the letters, and throws. Big swing and a miss there on the off-speed pitch. So Hope is quickly up on strikes here to Jason Sullivan. In the top of the 9th inning, Fond du Lac leads 5-2 over the Kalamazoo Growlers. No outs, 1 base runner on first. Now Mervis takes about a 4-step lead off the first base bag. It's an 0-2 count. The infield playing back here now as Hope gets the sign. Rocks and deals. That one misses the strike zone on the outer edge for ball number 1. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the Fond du Lac pitching staff that they've given up 10 hits or more in their last 6 games, as they've only given up 6 so far tonight to one of the hottest offensive teams in the league. Here's the 1-2. That one grounded weakly there. Arrow fields it at second. It's in time for 1. The relay to first. Is it in time? And it is. It's going to be a 4-6-3 double play for the first 2 outs, as Fond du Lac is 1 out away now from the victory. So the bow and arrow effect there over there as the second baseman, Arrow, flipped it over to Bo at short, who tagged second. And then Bo zipped it over to Zabowski at first. It brings up Barron Radcliffe, trying to extend this ball game. The infield at all four spots now playing way deep, just at the edge of the beginning of the outfield grass. The first pitch to Radcliffe. That one taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball one. Radcliffe is 1 for 2 so far tonight. Had that one-run shot in the third inning. He flew out to left field in the fifth and then was walked in the seventh. Hope kicks and throws. That one skied high into foul territory down the first base line. Zabowski's rushing after this one. Now it's Hewitt, and Hewitt can't make the grab as it falls just in the dirt as he goes sprawling after that one. So we'll go down as strike number one. 1 ball and 1 strike to Barron Radcliffe, where Hewitt absolutely sprawled out right in front of the Growlers dugout, but couldn't come out with the grab. As Zabowski was also rushing after that one from first. As we see some sparks of fireworks taking place down into right center field. The lights shining bright here on Homer Stryker Field. 9:49 Eastern Time. The time reads Fond du Lac leads 5-2 in the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, no runners on. Hope gets the sign from Hewitt, crouches down and throws. That one looked at for a ball on the outside corner, thigh high. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Barron Radcliffe, the right fielder out of Georgia Tech. 6'4", 228 pounds, the squared stance, the all-tan barrel. Hope, the offering. That one line foul up and out of play as it's going to go over the stands. Oh, it's going to hit about the second to last row now. Trickle down about 4 more rows. A lucky fan will go home with a souvenir. So 2s are hot across the board, and the ball strikes and outs column. Fond du Lac leads 5-2. In the bottom of the ninth inning, Michael Hope trying to close out this game for the Dock Spiders. Gets the sign, sets letter high, and throws. That one line foul down the third base side, as this one will be up into the left stands again. So the count will remain the same, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Barron Radcliffe, who's got wood on the last 2 balls, but both have been ruled foul up into the stands. The 2-2 pitch on its way. That one spikes the dirt for ball number 3. So the count will push full to Barron Radcliffe with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth inning. Fond du Lac leads 5-2 over the Kalamazoo Growlers here from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Fond du Lac looking for their 19th win of the season, just their 6th at home. Hope gets the sign, sets at the letters, now deals. That one looked at for a strike, and just like that, Fond du Lac is going to pick up the 5-2 win over the Kalamazoo Growlers in the first game of the 4-game road stretch here in Michigan. We'll come back on the Dock Spiders postgame show and wrap things up in just a moment. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Dock Spiders 5.
A Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app.
And welcome into the Dock Spiders postgame show on KFIZ. Fond du Lac comes into Homer Stryker Field and picks up the 5-2 win over the second place Kalamazoo Growlers. And for Fond du Lac, 2 home runs on the night. A team for the Dock Spiders that just had 6 home runs coming into this ball game. It was Alex Arrow who had a 3-run shot in the 3rd inning. Cole Zawowski would pick up the leadoff home run in the 6th inning. Fond du Lac would come out on top 5-2 hits, even at 6 apiece. 3 errors for Kalamazoo, no errors for Fond du Lac. We'll take a look ahead at the Dock Spiders' upcoming schedule and as well as a look around the Northwoods League South Division scoreboard. After this break, stay tuned. You're listening to the Dock Spiders postgame show on KFIZ.
Continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome back inside the Dock Spiders postgame show. Fond du Lac picks up the 5-2 win over the Kalamazoo Growlers at Homer Stryker Field. We'll take a look around the Northwoods League South Division scoreboard. We'll get you tonight's player of the game and a look ahead at Fond du Lac's upcoming schedule, and then get you on your way. Madison is on top of the battle, or on top of the Green Bay Bullfrogs, 9-6 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kenosha leads slightly, 2-0 over the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters at Witter Field in Rapids in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lakeshore up 3-0 over the Wisconsin Woodchucks in the bottom of the 2nd inning, and the Battle Creek Bombers are on top of the Rockford Rivets, 7-4 in the top of the 9th inning. So it was game number 1 of the 4-game road stretch for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders in Michigan. They come out with the 5-2 win over Kalamazoo. They'll be back here at Homer Stryker Field tomorrow, a 2:05 Central start time against Kalamazoo. Will be on air at 1:50. Then it will be Battle Creek on Monday and Tuesday. Both of those times will be 6:05 Central start time. The player of the night tonight for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, we're going to go with Alex Arrow. He was just 1 for 4 on the night. He had 1 run, but he picked up the 3-run shot for his first home run of the season. He pushed his 8-game hit streak to 9 games, and he now has 11 RBI in his last 3 games for the Northwestern Wildcats. So it's Fond du Lac who picks up the 5-2 win. That's about going to do it here from Homer Stryker Field. So for myself, Cam McGuire, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you back on the air tomorrow at 1:50 in the afternoon. So long, and have a great rest of your evening.